Good on, mate. That's wonderful. Okay, just quickly, I'm joined here with Dan Dickson. So I stuffed up. I had the mute on, so we weren't saying much. Dan, just quickly, I haven't seen you play for a long time.
It's been a while.
And I'm looking forward to seeing you go. I've heard good raps about you. All the best in your match.
Thank you.
And play well.
All right, awesome. Thanks, mate.
Thank you. James, yep. All right, we've got James here doing battle again for his second time in one of these matches. I know you've prepared quite well for this. Tell me how you're feeling.
I'm feeling pretty well, pretty good. I've been warming up for the last 4 weeks in preparation for this. Dan's a very similar player to me. I think maybe he's a little bit better. But I wanted a challenge for my second game. Jeff gave me a challenge, and I thought Dan was the perfect player.
You can't hear it, Nessie? Okay. I haven't seen a lot of your pool over the last lot of years. You've had a fair bit of time off. You haven't sort of played the comps I've played. You come down and we had a little bit of a race when you come down the other week just for a look at your game, and we gave you a couple of tips, and you look good on the cue. So I'm looking forward to seeing how you go tonight, James.
I'm looking forward to putting what you taught me into play. There's some very, very good tips there. I feel like I've been cueing the ball well since we had that little session.
Yeah.
We don't want to say it, but the first part of this game is going to be the important part, how I get past the, a little bit of nervousness.
Yes.
And then hopefully I can play well for the entire game. So.
Well, we've got to move on, so I wish you all the best, James, and play well.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Dylan. Round this side, please, mate. Hey, Dill, how are you, mate?
How you doing?
Mate, really happy to have you come and give it a crack on Reedy's 8-ball Q Sports. This is what it's all about, having people that love it to get out there, have a bit of a go, and you're definitely one of those guys that probably watches a few streams at home and probably thought to yourself, I'd love to try this.
Yeah, for sure. Apart from the footy being on the TV at home, it's either footy or pool. So
Wonderful, mate. I've seen a little bit of your pool. I haven't seen heaps of your pool, but I feel you're a very improved pool player.
Yeah, not to toot my own horn, but I reckon I've come a long way in the years, definitely.
Okay, so I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. I wish you all the best.
Cheers, mate.
And you are playing one of your good mates, so there's going to be a bit of friendly rivalry there.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
And I hope you have fun.
Cheers, buddy.
Thank you. Hey, Alex, how are you, mate?
Good, man, good.
I just had a quick chat with Dill, and wow, thank you for coming on this and testing yourself out, mate.
No, thank you for giving me the opportunity, man. It's been an absolute pleasure just trying to practice and get ready for the match. Like, I've never played or practiced so hard in my freaking life to get to this point. So
Yeah, wonderful, mate. I can't remember seeing you play too much, so I don't know a lot, and I can't make a lot of comment. I've seen a little bit of Dill, and I've seen that he's an up-and-coming player, and I'm imagining you guys are close in standard.
we're like family, we're like brothers, and we're like on the same par level. And I honestly think it's going to be a close match. It could go 11-8, 11-9. Could go either way depending on who plays better at the day. So
All the best on your match tonight, and I hope you play well.
I hope I play well too, man. Thank
Good
you.
on you, mate. Bye. Okay, that's it now. We're going to get it on. We'll go straight into the commentary, and that's it. Thank you.
Okay, guys, they're about to get it on, and Brett's just having a word with the other boys, and we'll make a start. Let's go. Okay, once they start commentating, we'll unmute it again. See you soon.
We're in the commentary here. You got Brent Reid and Kieran Eastridge. Hello, Kieran.
Hello, everyone.
Good to have you here joining me, mate. I'll have to get you a couple of drinks, that's for sure.
Yeah, these will be pretty good matches.
They've just broken off here, and interesting. Have you got any scoreline predictions? Anyone that you think might win tonight, or you feel they're going to be close?
I think that Dan and James one will be pretty close. I don't think there's much in that one.
Yes.
Alex and Dylan. I've seen a bit of Dylan play.
Yes.
But I haven't seen
Any of Alex?
any of Alex at all.
That's the same for me, mate.
So
I've seen
Dylan's a very good potter. So
Yeah, he looks rather handy. But they were just saying, just when I just gave them a bit of an interview, that they've put plenty into this. What's Nessie? Oh, no. Take over this for a second.
Yep. Dan could be on a bit of an out here. It's just one tricky red. Dylan's breaking off in the second match. Nice break, couple of balls.
How are we looking over here, mate? Both
Pretty
tables.
good.
Both
So,
tables.
Dylan broke, got a ball.
Yeah.
Got a bit of a tough opener.
Okay. As you
Yeah.
know, with balls over pockets, and we're seeing that over there in the Dan match, they haven't got a lot of place in this game, have they?
No, I like to try and get rid of it early.
Balls over pockets, the turnover shot happens a lot in these rules, doesn't it?
Yes, yeah. You can definitely swing the momentum. I think if you're going to do it early.
And Kieran, I haven't seen you for a while, buddy. Are we going to see you back on any of these?
Oh, there's potential, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Definitely like that.
I definitely know you've played at least 4 to 5.
Yeah, I have, yeah. I've played a few of them. I've just been trying to put my own time in and get a bit more established in the game.
Okay, Dylan down the rail. If you play this shot on the black ball table, so that one that he just tried,
Yep.
goes in off in the middle. When you're right on the
Oh
corner
yeah,
like
because of the cut, yeah.
it goes in off. I've been caught out a few times on the black ball table Supremes,
Yep.
thinking, I'll just play it like I do in the 7-footers, and straight in the middle. Like
Wow.
it's caught me out a few times.
Yep.
Okay, so Dan's got a bit of a shot here. Just puts a little bit of right hand on it. And, ooh,
Caught it a bit big.
okay. Yeah, don't know anything about Alex, so okay, a little bit of a nervy one to start. This is his first match. What would you say to him if you were going to have a chat to him? Because you've played 4 or 5 of these.
Your first match is definitely, you just pretty much got to take your time. Try not to do anything too outrageous. I guess with this new rule set, I played under the old rule set, under the 2-shot rule set, so the international will be a bit different.
Yep. Okay, you think he's going to try the turnover? And I tell you what, he's actually played the skilly.
And that's not bad.
You prefer the skilly? Yeah, I suppose you do. You
I
can
think
do what
it's
you want after this.
I think it's a shot to nothing, really.
I'm
This is a tough shot. This one probably needs to go.
still trying to probably plot out here in the safe way, if you can. Yeah, I've unmuted it. I have. I think he's played that okay.
Yep. Now with this shot, do you try and hold off the red, or do you not even get?
Just here, okay. I'm just sort of getting it over the pockets, or if it's on, or okay. And I might even be coming up for a well.
Yeah, that's pretty hard. Now you got.
You know what I'm doing? I'm just chipping it over the middle, mate, and I'm playing the snooker.
Yep. You can either do that, or you could probably come off and run the white.
Maybe
run
you
the
play
white behind the black.
maybe you play the double. I mean, look, that's fine. That's fine, and then maybe
If it's
you.
not frozen, it's half a chance of going in.
I'll tell you what, you can get white ball safety here. Oh, he's played that a treat. Hasn't he played that well?
That's very good for the first frame. That sort of sets the standard.
What sort of stuff was that? That was beautiful.
Now just knock the black in and.
Oh. I tell you what, he played that as good as you can play that with the side to come off it. He just
Yeah, yep.
Played
It's
it
not
nice.
easy playing running side.
big pot. Okay, there's the first. Okay, we know who settled a little bit better first.
Yeah, definitely.
I think James just showed that he's not intimidated at being out there.
No, definitely. This is his second match now.
Second match. And the two boys are going at it over here. I wish I could... Can you move over a touch? Let's see. Let's just see how far we can get that. And wait up. That's better. That's better. Can you?
I'm good.
You're not going to hit that?
No, I'm good.
Okay,
So Alex just, so it looks like Dylan's tried to make him force him to move this yellow. Do you just half come off the yellow and run the white to the bottom row?
I am. I'm just clipping it off like what you said, and then you got sort of 3 yellows to hang behind. Okay, so he's gone okay. I got a little bit fortunate.
It's a result.
It's a result.
Still plenty in this frame to go. Looks like Dan's gone dry.
Dan dry. Okay. I'm just thinking, I hope he doesn't try and play the cannon, because you can't play that shot. You know where you play that one onto it? Yeah, okay, cool. Queuing well, isn't he?
He is. That was a very good shot. Yellows are definitely the balls to go.
Okay, so he's done the turn over there, and that's a good shot by Alex.
Yes.
Has left him a nick back into this pocket.
And he will be on the black.
Yes.
Big shot.
You watched the last matches?
Yes, very good.
Not bad, was it?
Yeah, it was good quality. We want to see nice close races if we can.
Okay, I feel the quicker Dan can get that one that's... Well, you can always use that for a linking ball, the one that's near the black, to get on the black.
Yeah, I think you play this one. I'd play this one to the middle and then get on this one on the rail now.
Okay. Get on your rail ball, okay. Okay, he's going to leave it to his second last ball, which I wouldn't have done.
Yeah, it just makes the transition a bit hard. It's got a thin cut.
Okay, he's not too bad there. Not too bad here.
Do you run around?
I'm running off two, but I'm going to make
Come on
sure...
the red near the black first.
No, I'm coming near the blue spot. I'm coming near the blue spot. Bit over this way, and I'm taking that one and coming across.
Yep.
I definitely don't want to risk getting too close to the rail. Obviously, I'm hitting it harder than that, but I was coming off two to coming out probably that far past the yellow, probably a foot past the middle yellow, towards that, and having a natural.
Yep. Well, he's got a shot on this ball.
Okay, and he's cued it okay. But now this is definitely up to...
The two yellows on the bottom look like they go straight to the corner.
Oh, yeah, I think you could be right. And we don't need to flick no blacks out. We can.
No, I don't think you need to worry about it. Because you've got that one near the middle. That
links.
I think he just rolls all through these.
Yes.
James is one up.
James is one up.
Looks like the black passes.
Okay, maybe a tiny bit careless.
Maybe it wasn't as straight as we thought.
Okay, one to
Dylan.
One to Dylan.
He looks like he's found his feet pretty comfortable. He looks comfortable out there.
He does. He does. He looks the better of the two at the minute. And I think, okay. Oh, just played a bit of a loose one.
I think, do you come off him and come down the bottom?
Mate, I'm obviously looking to try and hide here a little bit. Trying to hide. As long as you leave him off the middle ball, I think we're not too bad. I'm trying to hide that. And maybe if you play it exceptionally, you get the snooker on both. But I'm trying to hide him from the middle.
I'm just going to be careful of the push. But
okay, now that's going to keep going, and it's going to leave him on fat. Well, no, he's going the wrong way, but...
Yeah, this one you just got to take it off three. You've got to give it a little bit.
Yeah, we're coming off three.
Yeah, you just want the white ball where it is, just a bit lower.
Yeah, that's right. I'll tell you what, he's hit it quite well.
Yeah,
he's hit it as good as you could probably hit it.
Yep.
And now he's just got to stay down on this, and it's quite natural with a bit of bottom, yeah?
Yes, yep. You don't want to hit too much because it'll just throw into the middle.
Okay. Okay, it's gone the other way. It's not the end of the world.
Now he's got a couple of options.
Well, he's got a bit of shot safety here if he takes it to the top right. He can screw off the side back down here for a little bit of...
He could even take it into the middle of the relay.
He could.
It's a bit risky and very thin, but...
I'm probably taking it to the top right. Okay. Or you can still screw off this one over here, take it to the top left, and bring the white over to here.
Yep, it looks like it's going top right.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
It's okay, good white ball. And I think if you're James, you're sort of probably not trying to pot here. You're probably just running the yellow that's closest to the middle pocket and running through and getting the snooker, yeah? Or you don't like
Yeah,
it, or it's too
I
risky
don't
for
mind
you?
it. It's just I think you could kill the yellow.
No, I like it because I just don't. Let's have a look. That's a wonderful,
That's
wonderful putt. Isn't that a wonderful pot?
That's confidence.
You
Still got another big pot to do.
You can't cue it better than that.
No, you can't.
And I was probably playing the snooker there because I didn't want to risk it, but he's played a tremendous shot. Okay, this is different because I'm probably nicking in the middle ball.
I think he's going to. Looks like he's going to swing at that. Oh no, going to double.
No, not quite the shot. And I think I've told him about the double in that situation, all or nothing.
Yeah.
And I think he could have had the.
I guess it's not a bad thing to do early. I guess you wouldn't be doing that later in the match. Yep.
Dan.
Alex has got a red at the top. He needs to try and move early.
Over here on Alex's game, we've probably got to get free this red up that's up the top there, free it out, maybe double kiss it so that you free that up, you don't touch the yellow and you get it out of there.
Yeah.
Because
Probably drop on it and just pump it a little bit and sit the white on the yellow.
Yeah.
Make it awkward.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
I guess he's got the one over the middle, but that one's still.
Okay, so he's sort of knocking in all these soldiers. You want to leave a couple of balls out there, don't you, when you start doing this?
Definitely.
If there's no out on.
Especially in this real set, you don't want to be. The ball in hand changes everything.
Okay. Well, Alex can sort of play like a bit of a cannon here and get one over or in, or
Yeah.
Dan's starting to cue well.
If he gets the right of the, if he hits these reds right, he might be able to knock the yellow in the middle. And that'll sort of push the red across and knock the yellow in the middle.
No, he's on the reds.
Yeah, but he might knock the. Oh, he's gone to.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
The red one, the top one doesn't pass, but the bottom one does. Good shot. He's in a good position here, Dylan.
Okay, yeah, he's played that well. He's just got different transitions over here, doubles and cuts down the corner. While these two reds aren't great,
And the black only goes to the other corner, so.
okay. Look, he can afford to sort of flick this one over this way and come across.
Yeah, I think you can play that
You
one
wanna
as
play-
a shot to another. If it
Actually,
goes in, it goes in.
no. You can play, yeah, probably this way. This way's okay, because then if you land nice, you've got to drop in. Okay.
It's not bad. win off. Big shot from James.
It's killing well. I think he tried to play a bit of a cannon on the other one. I'm not sure. I don't think a lot of danger.
I guess Dylan's got sort of a bit of a free shot here with that where that top red is. He can sort of just. Uh-oh. Just got to make sure he leaves the shot on the bottom red.
Yeah.
You don't need to come too far down.
No, you only have to sort of come just past the balk line, really.
Yeah.
Past the balk line. Don't try and get too close. That's sometimes ball players, what they try and do is try to come too close. You see what I mean? You've got to make sure that you don't. Here's Jimmy here, looking good on the cue.
He is.
Cueing well, isn't he?
And he's left a good angle on that red.
Nice.
He's left a very nice angle. Alex can only see quarter of the red.
Look at that fresh shot.
He played that like a tree.
Playing it well.
Nice little stun into the top yellow.
The way he's cueing, he might take this to the top. Might take this to the top. I'm obviously playing up to the middle, but
I'll play to the
the way he's cueing.
It looks like he's going to. No, he's going middle. He's going middle. It's a nice shot.
Nice shot by Alex.
That'll settle the nerves a bit.
Yeah. It's definitely not in off.
No, you just play it nice. It's a nice black.
Okay, let's have a look at Dan. Dan's just got to keep it over to our left-hand side of the table.
Yeah.
Don't want to do anything here. Okay, he's gone that way. That's not too bad as well.
No,
It's fine.
he hasn't left his. And the double, he's blocked the double.
You had enough. I think you had enough.
We're going into red ball.
I think you don't.
Do you just put the yellow and run the white long? Oh, wow.
Oh, what a shot.
That was a great skill shot.
If he's played for that, that was sensational. What a skilly. Unbelievable. Brendan Cancel, could you come here for a second? He's just, the referee of this game is just shaking his head and he just can't believe it. He's played a lot of this pool. Can you please tell me what you thought of that?
That might be the best shot I've ever seen in my life.
There you go. One of the best skill shots he's ever seen. People, rewind your streams and get that on again because that was a great skill shot.
The yellow that he potted was nearly 6 inches away from the pocket and that black still went through it. That was just silly.
Rewind your streams, boys. Brendan reckons he's seen the best skill shot he's ever seen.
Time to perfection, that shot.
Wow. Anyone that's seen that, give your comments because that was an absolute pisser. Or did you change that there?
No, I didn't touch it.
I think Nessie might have. So what have we got, dry here, or has we got one? He's got a red, has he?
Got a red. I don't mind reds.
Okay, Dylan needed just another roll or so, but I think he's okay. I think he's got a bottom of the two.
No, I think he can put that one in the middle. Oh, he can put that one in the middle.
Okay, Dan's flowing a little.
He's just got the one tricky red down the bottom.
Okay, this is cool. There's a bit of flow about Dan, isn't there?
There is. Once he gets going, that red might pass
Just
to the bottom left corner.
yeah, just
Through the gaps.
Oh, okay, through both gaps.
Yep.
Thank you, Della. Okay, I think he's just come a little far, and you can't do the push shot, the old push shot.
No, yeah. That's a good-
Didn't we love those shots,
they were
Kieran?
They were,
We just used to push through this.
they were brilliant.
Oh, look at that! I've already worn half of it. The old push shots. So we're watching this.
Big short break. No, that's not it.
I don't know how he's cued that, but anyway,
That's,
I'm not sure what we got here. You call this shot, please, Kieran. 2-1, James. Unless.
Can you triple it into the bottom left corner, or is there not enough room? Or does it come off the top rail?
Triple it in there. Oh Jesus! Yes, you can.
You can?
You can. Oh, look at this. Look at this.
Oh, no, he's
Oh,
positive.
look at this.
Oh, wow, that's
What a great
that is
shot.
a-
Aren't we treated to some great pull? Wonderful shot. Cracking hit.
If this is the level tonight, tomorrow we're in for an absolute pearl.
Right. What an out this will be.
Take it off the yellow.
And played it
Great,
perfect.
great.
What an out.
What a,
Awesome. Great pull, boys.
I think it's, is that 3-2 to James?
I think that's 2-all.
2-2.
It's 2-all, yeah. Mate, I didn't even know how the hell he potted that one there, mate. I looked up and I didn't think it was on.
I didn't think it was on. Not from where the white was. I thought he had to be closer to it.
What a frame. The last two frames have been
Yeah,
rusty-like.
Yes. Yes. Nice break.
And a nice acknowledgement from James to Dan. Nice spirit. They give each other a bit of a fist bump.
Yeah, they've both got good. They've both got pretty good etiquette on the table. Dan's got a nice. He's got a yellow. I'll probably be going yellows.
What's he looking at? The red, is he? Okay. He's had a whirl at that. He lets the arm go, Dan, doesn't he? It's been ages since I've seen Dan play.
That's half a result. Thin cut on this red.
Yeah, thin cut. Maybe disturb the other two that are over the middle. Okay, he's trying to put a bit of side on it. Okay. Not a heap of damage.
No, not a heap of damage.
Alex looking okay. Black's a little tricky.
Yeah, I think.
And his
If he
two
can get-
reds are. If he can get low, maybe he can play it off the
Yellow?
the yellow and the guts.
Well, he's definitely got the angle there.
He can
just gotta
he
get
can
into
stun
the
it
white.
stun it down. Hard stun down, or you're running through it.
No, I think if you just play with a bit of bottom, you'll be.
Okay, he's going to use the rail, which is all right. Okay, and I tell you what,
What a shot. shot.
And I think he could run through.
I think you just screw back and then take the other one to the same pocket, and you'll come up and go into the yellow.
Okay.
For the black
All
to the middle.
right. No reds off yellows. You don't need to. Okay. Okay. I was thinking off the yellow here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was thinking that. Freeze it up. Just don't want to get it too fat. That's all.
Yeah, you've got to be a bit conscious of your white. Don't want it to go too far.
Yeah, tricky shot. Sometimes you kick yourself in these money games and you go, I was getting that at home.
Yep.
I was knocking them at home all the time.
I've been there.
You've been there?
I've been there.
I don't miss them in
That's
practice.
the one. We're a superstar in practice.
That's right. We all say that, don't we?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Okay, he's got the feather.
Oh,
Played it a treat.
do you run the wide or you just drop it?
No, dropping it in and just taking the black to the bottom right. Okay. I just wasn't doing that, and he's okay with it, but I wouldn't have risked it. Wouldn't have risked it.
Yep. No. Yeah. You don't want to be You don't want to be close to the black.
He's going to be okay. Flick it in with a little bit of right. That's how you flick,
Yeah, you don't
flick them
want
in
to
with right. That's okay. That's okay.
Guess it doesn't matter if it goes in.
Good matches. I'd like to say a quick shout out to our sponsors. We've got Q Masters Pool Hall. Christos runs a great pool hall here. Probably the premier pool hall in Queensland. Come down over the weekend. Come down tonight if you even want. These still got another hour, 2 hours to go. Come and have a drink. Come and have some food. You've had the food here, Kieran?
Yes, food's very good.
Food is very good. Come
very
down
good.
and say hello to Christos. Peter Smith pool tables. As I was saying a bit earlier, everyone's transitioning to the Supremes and the black ball tables, so don't know what sort of what he's going to be doing. I think Pete might be even making a hybrid one. I don't know a lot, but hopefully he can still sell some 7-foot tables to,
It'll be interesting to see
to
which
some
way
non-combat-
Queensland goes with the table.
That's right. Wayne Stubbs custom Q cases, beautiful cases. Get on his site and have a look. They're great. Woodman Q's, he's my premier. Here we go. We're looking at. He's going to come down and he's got a lovely little.
Got a kiss of very, very nice kiss.
He's landed nice. Woodman Q's is my premier Q sponsor now.
Yep.
Okay, moving forward. He makes wonderful Q's, so give Woody a shout. Woodman Q's. Typhoon Q's and accessory. Always say it. He's one of my favourites. Neil Turley.
Everyone loves Taylor.
Everyone loves Turls. You want anything? Chalks, chalk holders, Q's, balls.
He's got it all.
You want him to make you a table? He can make you a table. Ring up Neil. PBC injectables. Kieran, maybe you're a little bit young for the injectables, for the Botox.
At the moment.
But eventually you might get there because, you like to look good. So PBC injectables with Vicky. Mandy's bookkeeping and accounting. She's wonderful. You need some accounting done with Mandy. Give her a hit up. Mandy Stewart.
Everyone needs an accountant.
Precision Building by Darren Bampton. Lovely fella, Daz. And thank you for the sponsorship there. And Precision Building. You want to get your house built, you give him a call because he's one of the finest. Ace Plastering with Peter Cowley, another great fella. Look him up. He's from the Sunshine Coast. If you need any plastering, give him a call. He's Ace. Ace Plastering. Bright and Shiny Shane Burke. He does details to cars. You need a detail, give Shane Burke a call. Bright and Shiny. And that's about it for our sponsors. And back to and also with the and finally I haven't told many people about this, but Justin Sage is bringing out a breaking cue made in China. If you're wanting to possibly have a look, private message Justin, and he'll give you a look at some of his breaking cues. They're getting made currently, and he's got one at the moment he's using, and he said it's unreal. So Justin Sage, if you do want a breaking cue, give him a little message, and he'll sort you out. And that's about it. Back to the game. What have you seen, mate?
It's a bit tit for tat at the moment. Alex got a bit of a kick on this red. I think he's just going to do the turnover.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a bad shot. And the James, they're just sort of... James hasn't got much on at the moment. So.
Yes, it will be an advantage. I just read a private message on my phone. Yes, it will be an advantage having a break cue. Justin's got one of the best breaks I've ever seen, and he loves the break cue. So if he's one of the best breakers in the country. So if he's going to this cue, I think everyone should start going to the breaking cue. What do you reckon, Kieran?
I've been looking at it, at the idea of having a break cue. I've always just broken with the playing cue, but definitely willing to give it a try anyway.
Yeah. Okay, how are we looking here? We got James. Got a bit of a shot on.
Not too bad.
Okay, we've got a ball in hand over on the other table.
On red.
Okay, Dan's doing a little bit of hiding, which is it's just fell.
That's not a bad option. That's not too bad taking that ball. You can have a go now. The difficult ball's gone.
And also a shout out to Nessie. Shout out to Nessie. None of this happens without her, Kieran.
Yes. All the hours.
What a great job she does. All I do is I try and put the matches together. She does all the hard stuff. I do the easy stuff, and she does all the computer, all the streaming. So a shout out to my beautiful wife, Nessie.
Yes, it was a very good job with all the photos and organising everything. Yeah.
Just 10 bucks.
So have we got any other matches that you know of coming up?
Obviously just tomorrow. Tomorrow's matches.
Yeah, some big matches in that one.
Yeah, there's some real big matches. Okay, Dan queuing a nice ball. He's looking at home here on this table tonight.
You can just roll this yellow in.
I think you're just rolling through, and then you don't have to do too much. Run through. Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Yep.
And this one's a bit interesting, whether you do another little roll unless you get a soft kiss on the red, and you hold for the other two yellow. Yeah, just like we said, get a soft kiss. Maybe it's a touch off angle. Maybe he has to screw over, or push through with a little bit of left.
Yeah, I guess you just prefer. I think
a bit of top will get you there.
Yep. It looks like the black passes to the bottom left.
Okay, he's elected for that, and he's got angle here. He's okay, and that black goes to the corner. So he's hit it well. And he's a good potter, Dan, I've been told.
Yeah.
So.
Nice shot from Dill.
Nice shot. I'm just wondering if Dill needs to disturb.
Nice black.
Nice shot from Dan.
The black does go to the middle.
The black does go to the middle, okay.
It does go to the right
So
middle.
which way are we going? Are we sort of going off 3 to land high? Or we actually, no, we need to take this right middle. Just roll it in. No, he was looking to. No, I don't know what he was looking, but he needed to just
You can
roll
still
it.
get on it. You can take it. You can take it long and screw back.
Yeah. He gave it away.
No, they played off for it because they were equal. Joint B grade, boys B grade, so they got him in the
Yeah, good on you. Okay, so we've got 4-2 over there. It's not panic stations for James because he's queuing a good ball too. James, don't forget.
But yes.
I'd say Dan's settled in a little bit better in the last couple.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. He's done
Alex
a couple of nice outs.
Alex didn't want to pop that. He's tried to put one over the kicker. It's gone in.
Yep. And you can hit the yellow. Yellow might be on. Nice tester shot. Test the arm.
Play this with a little bit of confidence too, you know. Because you sort of got it's a bit of a shot to nothing, isn't it?
Well, your wobble's going to go that side, so you might leave him on the yellow.
I think when you're playing that sort of shot, because you are sort of playing quite safe with it, it's better to just sort of dead weight it and get it over the pocket because you've sort of maybe getting the snooker as well.
Yeah. Yep.
Instead of sort of just having a lash at it, you sort of dead weight it, you get it over, you get the snooker, you knock it in, you're still on the black.
Yeah, you could have definitely just. Yellow.
Nervy match, isn't it, this one over here?
Yeah, I think Alex is still trying to find his feet a little bit.
Trying to settle.
It's not easy out there.
And we're looking at James over here. Okay, he's gone, he's all right. He's okay. Looking for Dill, and Dill's got a favourable
Nice little
thing.
bump.
This will be testing his heart rate out here, mate.
He looks quite confident. I think he just knocks it straight in.
Okay. Okay.
That one might hurt him.
Yeah, it can.
Just push it across the face a bit.
Yeah. He sort of didn't play it as confidently as you sort of thought he might.
Yeah, I think he got down maybe a bit too quick on it.
Hurts. All these
do.
hurt, don't they, mate?
It's just nerves.
It's just nerves. Here's James looking okay. Don't know how good he is on any of these reds. He might have to take a cannon now. He might be able to slip that red through, the other one through to the corner.
I think he has. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's probably the cannons. No, looks
Okay,
like
I
he's
think
going the double.
he likes a double, James.
Oh, that one
and-
might hurt.
And I think it might.
He's just got that tricky yellow on the rail, but
What are we doing here? A couple of ways you could go here. No. I'm thinking I'm topping it through.
I'm
and
taking the bottom yellow first.
Are you?
Just
Okay.
because they're close to each other.
Well, I'm taking
And
the
the
top.
and the red, the yellow on the rail does pass.
Okay, it does pass, does it?
It does pass.
Okay. Well, I'm taking the top one,
Yeah.
and I'm topping it through to either get a kiss or be on it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm either going to get a kiss on it, I'm going to play it at a pace, or I'm going to land on it to go back into that pocket.
Yep. Yeah, I just didn't think the angle was there.
Okay, maybe a touch aside as well.
Yep. I'll be leaving this yellow.
Okay, he's just going to play safe, and that's cool.
I guess there's no damage done.
Nice shot.
He got a bit of result killing those two reds at the top. We get a dry break over here.
Good to see the young fellas having a go, Kieran. In these,
that's right.
In these money matches, that's what it's all about. Anyone that wants to have a run in any of these, Kieran's put his hand up. He might want to get involved in the next lot of money matches. Depends. We don't know when they are. They could be 3 months away. Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
Make a couple of comments, guys, if you're kind of keen and this is the stage that you'd like to try yourself out in. Shoot a message, and
Flowing very well.
why can't we just put square cut corners on our current tables?
Change the rubbers.
Yeah, you feel that you could do that, Ian. I feel that you could put that. I think he might have gone a little bit far. No, he's pulled up nicely.
Pulled up one.
Yeah, Darcy, that's something to talk about, and maybe that's something that Peter Smith might do, and that might be what happens. We might end up converting our old 7-footers, but I think what we're trying to do is trying to emulate the size of the tables that they play at the World Titles in England. We're trying to go to the 6-footers because when we get over there, we're at a disadvantage because we're always playing on the 7-footers when we go to the World Titles. We need to get used to playing on the 6-footers. That's the only difference, Darcy. But as for associations and people that don't play at the world level, yes, it makes sense just to change them into that kind of cut, yes. But I think we're just trying to go the English way.
And now that we have the world titles next year, we probably will change all that.
And also, Kieran just mentioned we've got the world titles next year. They'll all be played on Supreme tables. So I think it's more a case, Darcy, of the size of the tables, more than just changing it, the 7-footers. Good shot by Alex.
There's a couple of ways he can go here. Dan's got a nice lead.
I just thought of a game for you, mate, which you'd probably take on, and he's had a number of wins in these money matches. Sean Field.
That's a possibility. Yeah.
Okay, and if he was interested, but he's done very well in these money matches.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I think that'd be a quality match.
Yep. Dylan's got a bit of work to do here.
Beautiful. Perfect, Nessie. You are the one. Hey. No good. Love to see James really take this game to Dan. I don't want to see a blowout.
No, I think there's a bit of pull left, and he definitely needs this frame buck.
Dan's a bit unsure what he's going to come up with.
Yeah, I just don't think he's got the right angle he wants on that top one. But
Mate, you want a drink?
yeah, right.
What are you looking for?
I'm just on the siders. I just got to drive. I got to drive. So
Cider for.
I think it's the Monteiths.
Okay, so you got the triple. Okay. Here's a bit of an opportunity
That's a good result for Dan.
good result for Dan. Okay.
James was probably hoping that yellow would stay there for a bit.
Big day tomorrow, mate. Big day at pool starting at 10 a.m. Will you be in the area?
I might pop in the morning for a little bit, and then I got work on tomorrow night.
Okay.
So I thought I'd come in tonight and.
What do you do for work? Can you still watch it on your phone, or?
Yeah, I'll probably have it. I'll probably be watching bits and pieces on the phone.
What's your job?
Medical administration.
Yeah, nice.
Got a nice long night shift, so. And Christos is in the building now.
Mr. Christos.
He's arrived. Big shot by James.
All right, well, they're there now, aren't they? They really are.
Yeah.
Just got to come up a little. I think you just got to come up. It's a bit of a tricky.
Do you play it off the yellow, the hole?
Oh, okay.
And then you can just push this one.
No, look. I don't think so. I think I'm just going to come up for my second red back into the corner. Not that high. I was coming up for my second red back into the.
All the way at the top?
No. I was coming up for my second red back into here, into
through the other corner.
into the bottom left pocket.
He still has the cut on, which is a big shot.
It's tough out there, isn't it?
It is. Tables look like they're running nice and quick,
Yep.
which is what you want.
Okay, we've got a bit of jigger. We've got Alex here. He's got a thin red. He's just going to try and... he's
wow.
played that well.
That's not a bad return. That is a great
Nice shot, Alex.
That is a great shot.
Dan, okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, because he can get into that yellow. He can get it.
He can
Pop that yellow.
suck into the red.
Yeah, you can just and then the red
Or
ball.
just nudge it, or even go a bit higher of the red.
No, I think go into the red. I think he's got to move the red.
Okay.
Just makes that yellow a bit easier. Oh.
Did he just hit that with his cue, the black? Did you watch that one there or no?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Oh, actually, yeah, I don't know.
That's that one might hurt him.
Okay.
I would have went the other way.
Let's just have a little word with the young fella.
Why would I?
Just to calm him down a little. He's probably feeling it a little.
Yeah.
So that's always good.
Yeah, it's
Just help them
not
out.
easy.
It's their first crack at it, and look at this. And I think he's
Oh,
unfortunate.
what's that?
That sucks, doesn't it?
It does. Because you can't pop both balls at the end.
There he goes, Alex.
Yeah, he's got to play. You can't play the skill shot now.
Very good friends, these two.
Dylan and Alex.
Yeah, very good friends, and they've wanted to get this on for a long time.
Okay.
Okay, I tell you what, James has played an okay shot here because he's created the gap now, and look, this is the only place that Dan can really go. Yeah, the only place that I think Dan can go.
Nothing wrong with a bit of bragging rights.
Is back up to the top. I think I'm screwing. This is tough.
You could play.
I think I'm trying to take
I
this
reckon
right.
pop the one in the corner,
Okay.
and then you can get on, and then put this yellow and put your white on the side rail.
Okay.
Ask the question.
Okay. And he's hit that well. And now he can do what you said. He can just trickle off it and play the snooker.
Yep.
Good shot.
Put the yellow up there.
Okay, let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at that.
That's not
Nice.
bad.
I think he's played it well.
That's pretty good.
And he's
Gets a
gone
bit of
there.
bounce.
Shot. He's played a cracking shot.
That's a good shot.
Now just a bit of a swervy.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with asking the question. Looks like a quarter ball swerve.
Okay, I'll be getting into it a fair bit more than this. Oh, okay.
Foul.
Jeez.
So I was digging into that. Were you digging in to try and go around it and like sort of massy around it, or no? I was massing around that.
Yeah, either massaging around it or doing the two rails off the bottom and side rail. Probably the massage, probably the more.
Landed a little straight, but he's okay. He can suck off this.
He just needs to land on it,
That's all you got to do.
get up to around the middle, and
Played it well.
that's where you want the white.
Nice shot.
So when's the next pocket event? Ready?
June.
June.
Nice shot. Dan hitting the ball well.
He is. He's found his rhythm.
He has found his rhythm.
Adjusted well to his first money match.
Nice. Really, really impressed with Dan. So they're going to have a break.
Yeah. 8 frames, that's not a bad thing to do. It's got a bit of cover in. It's not a bad red to have there. It's pretty hard to do a turnover shot. Red in the corner.
Okay.
Now you play the turnover.
Okay, so what are we... So we're on the yellow, yeah?
Yes. I play the turnover.
Oh, okay. Cut the other one onto it.
No, use the white ball.
Yeah, nice shot. Nice shot.
Play the white.
The billiard.
Going the other way.
I like your shot better. Sort of gives Dylan a bit of a shot if he wants to attack this, to take the one over the pocket, get into his not so good red. But I don't think you need to, do you?
No, I think just
Chip
if
a
he's
few
got
around.
if he's got a tricky one around, just sort of get it a bit closer to a hole. That's not a bad result.
No damage.
No. Still has control of the table.
Look at I'm just looking at Adam List getting into the drinks up there.
Yep, they're all into it.
They're having
Him,
shots.
Grabish.
Yeah, look at him.
He's wrecked. He is wrecked.
Loves it, doesn't he? Come, Jimmy. He's happy with that. He's happy with that. They're right, though. They're pretty cool.
Neither of them smokes.
It's probably not that long a match. I think the last match went for 3 hours. I mean, that's about just over 3, was it?
Yeah, it was nearly. I was close to a hill match. That's pretty standard.
Well, Macron might have gone home. Okay,
No,
so
I think he's still playing Robbie.
oh, he's over there.
Yeah, no, he's still down there. Dan's definitely.
Dan's just let the arm go, isn't he?
He is now.
All right, so he's given it a bit of a whirl, Dylan,
It's not a bad result.
and it's worked out okay.
It's not a bad result. James has got a bit of work to do.
There you go. James has potted it well. He is cueing the ball well, James, when he's getting his chance.
Yeah.
But I think he needs to do a turnover shot on this yellow. He needs to knock in this red, or even a skilly. Can a skilly work from there or no? It can't. Sort of, it's going to hit. No,
It looks,
it's
it's yeah. It
double
looks,
kiss in or something.
the red looks like it's too far across.
Okay. Tell you what, loves a double, doesn't he? Loves a double.
Loves a double.
And he doubled tonight.
Doubles them from everywhere.
Everywhere.
Dylan's just got to make up his mind which way he goes here. It's a nice cut.
Potting so well.
That was a lovely cut to the middle.
Okay. Now, if he takes this, just wondering if this yellow. The quicker he does the turnover shot, the better on that yellow onto the red.
I'd be probably happy to take this long and screw back off the bottom rail.
Okay.
But
Jeez, he's cued that well again. How well's he cueing? Don't tell me
that
he's going to do
actually
another double.
it
Don't
probably,
tell me.
that's the one.
It is. It's there.
It is.
No,
I don't think he wanted.
needs to do the turnover.
Yeah, because the black doesn't go. The black does not. It only goes nowhere.
But we're turning it over with the yellow onto the red, yeah? I think we have to. Oh, he's eyeing out this double.
I think if you play the one to the middle,
Yes.
you come onto this one on the yellow, and then just pot the yellow. I think you're safe. Pot the red. I want to be more straighter on it.
You've got to turn it over, mate.
Yeah, you got to turn it over.
The skilly's not there, is it?
No. I just think where it can leave the white ball for it needs to try and get the white ball out of there.
That's not too bad. When you smother balls, it's not too bad.
That's a better result.
In these rules, the smother's not a bad option.
Yeah, the smother works better than a ball over a hole.
Just lost his white there a little bit, Dill.
Yeah, it's a thin cut now. That's not bad at all. It's not bad.
Well, not so great in this rule set, okay? But, depending on what Alex does.
Yeah, he's got... If Alex needs to hide, it's probably now. Or do you pot the yellow onto the red, and put the white in between those two yellows?
That's the shot. That was the shot. Your shot was the shot straight away. You just roll it dead weight, pot his ball, and you get the snooker.
Because if it goes in, it goes in. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
It's the shot, mate.
Like the skill shot. It goes in. It goes in. And he can still. Yeah, he's.
Okay. Now I'm thinking.
If the yellow's not frozen, it's not bad because you can just bump it.
Yeah, but the problem. Oh.
That changed everything.
Not
if
real.
that goes in. I think Alex has got a result.
Young fella's got a result.
He has got a result. A big result.
We're turning over here. We're just queuing the. What are we doing here? We're just going to do the billiard.
That's a good.
Wow! What a shot! Stevie G. Tell him I'll have to call him tomorrow.
Oh, you can get this bottom red. Alex is going for the one. Dylan's going for the one rail.
Here we go. Huh? Yes, Jimmy. Nice one from James.
Yeah, he needed that one. Sort of.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with grinding out a frame. It's got a result. Dylan's got ball in hand. James has gone yellows from. They're all there.
Okay, so how are we looking? Alex here. Alex has got a big one down the top. This is going to be a
Yeah.
tester.
Yeah, Dylan had ball in hand, just got a bit lost in the way and looks in.
Beautiful shot.
Very nice shot. Knocked the black in and we're all square. 3-all.
I don't like where
Dylan stands.
Dill is standing for the
Yeah, I
shot.
like
Okay, so I'm gonna Wally.
He's got to retreat. I'd feel edgy. Yeah, you can't stand there. So Dan's got just sort of needs to do like a little soft screw off this red.
Okay.
Perfect.
Q and oh. Okay, it's definitely not perfect.
That's perfect.
What's it perfect for?
You just take this red to the corner and you go straight into the other red.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe you see it better than what I do, because I didn't think it was perfect.
Well,
Okay.
look perfect.
Okay, look perfect. There's nothing wrong with that.
You just double it in.
Okay, big double, big double. Oh, and a flick. Oh, nice, bit of a nice rub actually, wasn't it?
It was. You got a bit fortunate with where the red landed. I think played it.
It's okay. And now you can get yourself a bit of insurance. You actually want to try and kill the red a bit, don't you? I love killing the red here. Where I just I give it a touch more.
I think it needs to go. I think the yellow needs to go, but
No, I know it does, but I like to kill the red a bit here, and you can kill it. All right, and I see what you're saying. He went for more for the kill, didn't he?
I think he underhit it. I think you need to give it more. Because it hit the top side of the red, not the bottom side. It's got to hit the underside of it.
And in saying that, I also don't like Woody there as an umpire on the side there. Wally, sorry. On the
He
side.
should be moving.
Should be moving around. You just don't want to be in the vision or anywhere near Wally on that side.
Maybe he doesn't like being on stream.
Yeah. Okay, and he's got a result. I just don't think I think you just go for the tap on this one here. He's closest to again. Play the straight out snooker.
Yeah, I think bring it down a bit, but you got plenty of. You can get the wop. You can bring it down more. Get it down half table and.
Oh!
He's got
got some love.
Yeah, he got a bit of love. It's a nice 2-rail kick. But
Now Here we go.
That's turned out like a treat.
Oh, and he's played nice white. Played nice white.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
He's got an edge on it. I think he has an edge on it. Yeah, Adam is done.
Nice effort,
That's
Dan.
a very good effort up. Did not
Okay,
have
so
much.
he's just taken this top one here.
I don't like it.
Okay. Me either, but it's it's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. There's some interesting ways they go.
It is. Pick one way, they go the other. That's straightened a bit. You just hide the white.
Not too bad.
Good contact from Dan. Very good contact. It's a tough one there for James.
Well, he's asked the question of Dan, and the way Dan's potting, he'll probably knock this in.
Absolutely. That's a very nice shot.
Yeah,
Considering he's just had to get out of two sneakers, that's a good shot.
And you can feel it. You can feel it.
Very nice finish.
Nice finish, Dan. 7-3 there. Okay, here we go. We got Dill on a black, and he's played it well. Great
Very
shot,
nice
Dill.
black. Very good black. Very good black. He gets the lead back again.
Speak to Wally.
I'm getting out of the I think yellows are the ball to go here. the yellow, go into the black, and it's all there.
Wally, you want a drink? What do you want? You got one? Nessie's having a little chat to the young fella. Just, that's good. You know, everyone should be able to, in between frames, have a chat and stop and help out people.
Yeah, that's right.
Not through the middle of the game, obviously.
It's not easy out there.
Are you happy now?
Well, none of it, yeah.
Yeah,
You need to control me.
yeah. I've been trying to do that to Karina for years.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, it's impossible. It doesn't work.
You need to control some things. Oh, Dales, you need to control some things. You'll never control anything, I'm here to tell you.
That was.
Let's just...
I get later money. Later.
Just got to keep talking on that.
Yeah, I know. Hey, all of a sudden, we've got the beautiful Nessie taking over just for a little while I just stretch the legs.
Wants me to take over. What the hell am I going to say? I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in, actually. So, in the first match at 5:30, we had over 130 viewers at one point. It was an absolute cracker of matches there, very close. Dan's just made a boo-boo. He's not happy with that shot. He's rolled, he's come way too far. He can still clip off it. He's not happy. He just said FM. We kick off tomorrow, guys, at 10:30 instead of our original scheduled time of 10 o'clock. The reason being is that the venue won't be opening before 10 o'clock. They're here for enough hours as it is every day, so 10 o'clock we'll open, 10:30 we will kick off the first matches. Hey, Jazo. This is my little commentating buddy. He's put me in the hot seat. So yeah, we'll kick off those matches at 10:30. Then we have a 1 o'clock, a 3:30, and the main event at 6:30. So fingers crossed we can get it all done and dusted in time, and we're not running too late. That's my worst nightmare, is we run late. So yeah, thank you for everybody for tuning in. Oh, XXX. Shock me. How will I shock you, Jay? Well, by calling a shot. Well, Dan's on this one, so if he misses this, there's something wrong. To take an 8-3 lead. Yes, the boss. I'll have my boss shirt on tomorrow night. Okay, let me just update this score. So Dan takes an 8-3 lead there. Table 2 will be having a break after this frame. They're having a break every 8 frames. Brent's gone walkabout. They've left me on my little Pat Malone. So I'd like to yeah, thank our all our sponsors who support us. Q Masters Pool Hall. They are one of our major sponsors. Has been one of our sponsors for many years and continue to really look after us when we come here, when we run events here, and we like to bring the people. And we have Peter Smith pool tables. I know Brent's mentioned Pete's tables before. And Stubbsy's custom-made handcrafted timber cue cases. Might need to get a new one for Brent because in all this travel down to the pockets, and these people that work in the baggage handling, they've broken it and chipped it. So it's got a dirty, great big chunk out of it. And then we have Woodman Cues with Woody.
Sammy's here to talk with you.
Sammy's going to talk with me. Awesome. And then we have Typhoon Cues with Neil Turley. Any of your accessories, balls, tips, chalk. We get all our chalk from Neil. He does tables, cues, anything you need for your bar room, he'll do. PBC injectables with good old Vic. Vicky's, I've actually had some now, so you can't tell what I'm thinking. Yes, he did. He put me in the hot seat, Jazer. Hang on a sec.
I've got my glasses on.
And then we've got Be Free Bookkeeping with Mandy Stewart. So once Brent's dad retires, I'm guessing we'll probably get Mandy. And we've got 3 new sponsors that have come on board with Precision Building in Queensland. So for all your building needs, if you're building a house, building a deck, building anything, I think really, is Darren Bampton, good friend of ours.
Love a big deck.
Got a big deck?
Love a big deck.
You love a big deck. I'll have a big deck one day. That's deck.
A dream.
It's like a New Zealand deck. Look out, I've got Sam here. Ace Plastering with Peter Corley. So he's also located in Queensland. So for any of your plastering needs, please contact Peter. He'll be playing tomorrow actually. And we've got Ride and Shiny with Shane Burke for all your car detailing. So he's another sponsor that's come on. They sponsor Brent in the Pocket series. And if you don't know about Pockets, Pockets is a pro series that is run out of Melbourne in Tullamarine. There is only 2 more events left, so you can check out some of the details via Reddy's 8 Ball Q Sports Facebook page. There'll be links to the website and so forth there, but search Pocket Pro Series. I think it's June he goes back down. So Dan's just got to roll all these in, really. He's got a hard yellow.
He really settled in and found his stride early, didn't he?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a, James seemed to, he settled in quite well.
Yeah, his first game or two, he
Yeah.
was just doing some amazing shots. Especially his skills shots. Black onto the yellow and into the pocket was amazing.
Yeah.
And then everything just kind of fell to shit.
Yeah.
Whoops.
No swearing.
That's what I just said to Reddy. I was like, why would you put me on there? I'm terrible.
So I've got Sammy with me at the moment. So Dan just needs to roll this one in or over, and not give him anything like that. Because that puts James under the pressure shot to try and run that up the top. But he's going to have to try and kiss the black on the way through and nudge that out the way. But the pot's kind of not on, really. But see how he wasn't even on the red. He wasn't on the other red, so even if he had a potted it, he was in a bit of froth and bubble. It is a PG stream. Yes, James. It's a PG all day long.
Sorry, mate.
What's happening over on the other table? I can't really tell.
I don't even know how to spell PG.
So it's a bit of a grudge match here with the B graders. Dylan Leevard, the guy that's at the table at the moment with the red and black on, he took out our highest B grade in our Christmas Cup this year. Dual highest B grade. So, you know, will he be B grade next year? This year? I don't know. I don't know whether Brent will let him in as a B grader. But it's good to have different people on the live streams, I think, isn't it, Sammy?
Definitely.
Some people have been saying it's been a while. They've missed them. It takes a lot to run them, though. That's the problem.
You need to get yourself some help.
Hey?
You need to get yourself some help.
Shut out. Yeah. No, it's just setting up. Like I like to allow myself about 3.5 hours to set up. And setting up here is easy. It's when I'm setting up at a place that I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, that I go, oh, okay, how am I going to get this to work? So Alex doesn't have to go the pot out here. All he needs to really do, hang on. All he needs to do is just clip onto that little yellow and nudge it over, and come back like that. Exactly like that, but I don't think he meant to do that.
No, and that's where you'll see the difference between the A graders and the B graders.
Yeah. Like he didn't
But
mean to
it's
do
worked
that, but
out
that
well
was
for
that
him.
was that was what I was saying, is that he just needed to sort of get it over and come and leave the white under the yellows. When am I jumping into a match? Absolutely never, James. I have practically every C bone in my neck, other than I think 2 of them. But every C bone is degenerative,
The brain.
along with some crushed ones or bulging ones, as well as bulging discs in the L5S1 and everything else. I'm amazed I can even walk, let alone play pool. I'd be terrible. Brett did say one day, he says, you know, when I used to play years ago, when we first got together, he said, you know, like I could teach you and, you know, get you up to a standard that's national level. And I just went, what do I have to do for that? He says, you have to practice every day. I went, yeah, no, I'm out.
Pass, thanks.
I'm
Too
like,
hard basket.
no, I'm out.
It's a no from me.
It's absolutely not. I would not practice every day. I couldn't do what he does. Not a hope in hell.
I've been asked about 4 times tonight when I'm coming back to pool.
When you're coming back to pool? You haven't played for a while, hey?
About 3 years.
Yeah, I've been 2016 was the last time I hit a ball. When I stood down from Secretary of the 8 Ball Association, Gold Coast.
Yeah, I think it's been 3 years, but I feel like I said 3 years last year as well.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a while.
Wonder when we'll get Bowen back on another card.
think he'd be keen.
He likes to play barefoot though.
He does. He does. Running around in the old foot Falcons. To be honest, I do as well.
You like barefoot? So if James just needs to leave the black near that yellow, mind you, it's doubleable. Is that even a word? I don't even know. Doubleable? It's doubleable. I make my own stuff up.
It could be doubled.
It can be doubled. There you go. It's doubleable. No, I like my word. And over here in Alex Dillon, again, if Alex isn't confident in the pot out, he doesn't need to go the pot out. He just needs to run that yellow that's in the, the one that he's going for. That's what he needs to do. But not hard.
Safety.
Not hard. Yep. That's good. Now, he potentially, he should be able to. But if he moves that other yellow, yep, that's all right. Yeah, he can still do it. And James can do these, but he just needs to be careful of that.
More of an aggressive
Now it's
breakout.
not doubleable. See, I can't tell whether Alex is on that yellow. So what's James going to do here? Is he just going to put it over? And say, here you go, pot out.
Coming out for the breakout.
No, he's not. See, he's got nothing on though. He should have what he probably should have done, and correct me if I'm wrong here, everyone, because he's got nothing on now. I don't think he can. I don't think he can cannon that.
Chance of bouncing off and hitting the other yellow.
Yeah, I don't think he can.
Very slim chance.
But what he should have done is just put it over and said, "Here you go, have a go."
If he had done that harder,
Yeah.
would have bounced off the rail again.
But all Dan has to do now is just get his bad red. Move one of the reds around, edge it closer to the pocket, make him go for it because he has to go for it. So then he's going to split it up and he's going to knock the black out.
It's easier now.
Shot, Alex. That's a great shot. Yep. And now he's going to have to try and go for it. And now he's going to knock the black out, which is going to pop out and be in the middle of the table. And then the next time Dan gets at the table, I've just got to do the score. That's a fair shot. Just going to check this, guys. think it hit the yellow first. I don't think that was a foul. Again, just watch again, watch closely. Oh, these chairs give my legs hurt. I believe that wasn't a foul, James. Just saying. It was really, I mean, I need glasses and I put my glasses on and check that shot where the two yellows were near the black. And you've got to go with the ref, you know, the ref calls a foul and, you know, that's basically it. But, I don't know, I'm thinking no foul. So table 2 is just having a, 5-minute break or so. Poor old Wall. He's done amazing. Lost a turn, yellow ball's in play. So James he just needs to keep plugging away. Will it let you do it? Oh, it lets you look back.
Yeah, see? See?
Ah,
There was
that
another
one?
shot. Yeah, there was another shot
Oh,
on it.
was this-
And it was snookered and it was push first.
Okay, I take that back. James, it was a foul. Oh, absolutely. Look out. We've got Adam Grabbage. Oh, look how excited I am. We've got Adam Grabbage and Ollie coming on to take over. Awesome. Go for it, boys. I had to take your photo off the stream. It was still up there from the last time. How are you?
Good, how are you?
It was still up there from when you got a photo of him and Justin, and they were like little tackets.
So let's get speed here. So we've got it's like Dan Dickson on 9 and Jimmy Haining on 4.
Yeah, Jimmy got the last frame. I haven't seen much of the match so far, but we know Jimmy pretty well. Good curious. Hasn't played a lot of these matches, but this will be a good experience for him. But be interested to see if he can get any momentum going now.
Probably lacks a bit of experience on Dan Dickson. Dan's been around for years, probably at a level above Jimmy. Jimmy takes a bit of time off here and there. Very good golf player. We go like sort of 3 or 4 years in a row without playing at all.
Played in one of my first City A grade teams with Jimmy a long time ago. We won a City 8 Ball Championship in 2005, I believe. We had a pretty ridiculous team. Myself, Justin Thursby, Rusty Wheeler, and Jimmy. And he'd just come up from B grade at that point. But then he had a fair stint off the game. Obviously good at golf. Just good at life, really. he's a good bloke. But he loves his pool. This will be This will be a real test. Obviously, Dan Dickson is a very seasoned veteran of the game.
Not the worst result he's got there. Just to create a little bit of, I guess, not coverage, but complicate that red that Dan's got down by the bottom left corner. Just makes the transition a bit trickier. It's one of those games, international rules, where you can sort of get yourself deep into a hole very easily, because it's not a great deal of benefit in laying up or playing I guess, semi-negative shot. But at the same time, you see the non-elites not make the out, and then they're chasing the tail. But definitely a better rule set.
I think most of the best players in the game do prefer this rule set. I mean, Dan's obviously got a lot of experience playing world rules, as a lot of us do, but he's definitely no stranger to having a go at the out, and he's played a really nice shot there to get on that red, to be honest.
So where do you go next to grab? Does he have the angle to roll through and play this one next to the yellow in the bottom left, or is that... It goes in both, does it?
It's hard to tell from where I'm sitting, but it doesn't look like he can just roll through. I think he's going to have to...
It must go down here as well.
Yeah. I don't think he'll be happy with that shot.
I think it must have gone past the yellow and he wanted to just roll through and anyway.
Now he's going to try and stun it across the table to play the last red ball into the same pocket as this red. So this potentially gives James an in here if this doesn't go. This is a tester.
Yeah. He's managed to get coverage.
He's lucky that that's Jordan covered
I was going
that.
to say it's a good result there for Double D. And this is where it gets tricky because there is really no value in potting this, trying to get across, because you're going to get so much contact with that red next to the yellow. So
You can play that with as much top as you want. It's going to be very hard to push that cue ball forward.
it's not a bad result. I'm not sure if he played for that, but
It's made that a little bit awkward now because that even the eight's been pushed closer to that rail.
And do the Reds pass each other now?
I think we'll see Dan trying for the double here and possibly just move into the yellow. That's given James a really good chance to take this frame.
We have another match on their hands as well. Dylan Leevard from Toowoomba versus Alex Larkin. I'm not sure where he's from, but looks like a good match, 5-4.
Is that a race to 11 as well?
Yeah, I believe they all are, yep. With the new rule set, Reedy only plays international rules now on his cards, which is good, so it does keep the pace going.
Very good.
Looks like Dylan's on the yellow. Try and tie it up.
Good experience for these guys.
Yeah, Dylan's a handy little player from Toowoomba. You should know him. He was cheering for you when you got beaten by Sage, but...
I needed every person in that room I could get, mate. Oh, that's where I know him from. Well, there wasn't much to cheer for, unfortunately, from my side, but... It's a lovely shot. All right, well, a bit of momentum.
So you can see both. Good double there. Be a good confidence builder.
Some good momentum for Jimmy Haining now.
Looks like both of these boys are from Toowoomba, are they? He's wearing a Toowoomba shirt as well.
What an awesome weekend that was, by the way.
Yeah. Big shout out to Barry Scarborough, the hotel, the entire tournament was run really well. A lot of people at the start of the weekend didn't like the format, the short races, but you know what? It made for a really fun weekend.
We've had some of our best pool weekends into it.
We haven't.
right, James to break.
It's a big break here. You'd have to say with Dan only 2 frames away from the win, he really needs to ball up every break at this stage.
Yeah, there's really no room for error now. Dan's a class player. And still with a 4-frame buffer.
Yeah, well, Bennon's lying.
Well,
Anyway.
I think Bennon's at Josh Craze's after party.
So, yeah. He's a Josh Craze
Showing his true
cheerleader.
friendship. He's got his pom-poms out.
Good break.
It's a lovely break from James. Oh, those reds are looking delightful. In fact, both sets are looking delightful. He's got his pick of the bunch, but I think reds are the way to go here.
I agree. I think it's just the first one has to be played well.
That's the only trick here is to
Yeah.
make sure that first red under the black is the... Probably play that off a couple of rails. James is in the way, so I can't see the full...
But yeah, if you come out past that yellow, I think that's why he is taking the yellow in the middle, just to secure the balls.
Just going to secure the table.
I can kind of understand that. I mean, once he clears this one in the top right corner, that Charlie's on. Reds were probably preferable, but the
As I say, there was really, just personal preference there. Very good break to have an option of both. Now, he's hampered himself a little bit here if he wants to play that one down by the corner pocket.
He kind of does need to clear that one soon, so he's not forced into playing it. I mean, if he doesn't play it soon, you don't want him playing a Charlie on it because he's going to risk the second yellow. So he has to play it.
This is tested queuing. Needed a better bump there. That's probably a little bit of an experience from Jimmy.
Yeah, that was a key shot to get under it and not hit it. That's why those two are awkward. It often looks simple when you got 2 balls going towards the pocket like that, but they become an issue. Molly's created a bit of havoc there.
Well, that's exciting.
We have Cam Parker standing next to us, well decorated, came out the cube for some reason.
Oh,
Used to be good.
I don't mind what he's going there, it was a bit of pizzazz, but yeah, I think those top 2 yellows were the biggest part of negotiating that out.
This has left Dan with a absolutely amazing opportunity to take a real strong hold on this match and go to the hill. There's really nothing to worry about here. All of the reds are in the open, nothing's blocking.
You can even sort of get out of position here and still be okay.
Yeah, that's right. He can. There's a lot of places on the table he can land and still be okay. So as long as he takes this one down near the black and just gets around, he can land pretty much anywhere past that sort of midpoint of the table, and we'll have a choice of multiple reds.
Dylan's trying to open up that red there, and he's just missed clipping it.
5-all. This could go. The distance. Hey.
Yeah, see ya.
I would say he's probably pretty unhappy with that, to be honest. I mentioned that I thought that he should be trying to get past that sort of halfway point of the table. He's okay. He doesn't have to do much with the cue ball here, but it's still just left him a little bit more of a difficult pot than he would have hoped.
That's a great shot.
But he's played that with one feather and just bashed it in, so that probably shows the amount of confidence that he's playing with right now. And he's just left himself absolutely plumb. Just roll this one in the middle or play that one in the corner. Really, he's got his pick of the bunch.
I think you might play this as a touch of bottom right and just sort of kill the pace and then
He's just got to be a little bit careful here.
It has actually quite a fair bit of angle on it.
There's a lot of angle on that one to the closest to where we're sitting. The one that's closer towards the corner pocket is probably the ball to play. But now position's just a little bit trickier. because he's probably going to have to land with an angle to run around the angles now. He's tried to play it into the corner and he's left the cue ball on the cushion.
He guaranteed himself a shot. I think he just realised that the angle was too acute to try and hold.
It's now left him a tough red though, and the yellows are in really good position, so
A bit of pressure on it.
there's a lot of pressure on this because there's not really a safety in play here. You've got to go for it. And position on the black, certainly, even if you pot it, you're going to be left with a relatively difficult black.
Great shot.
He's played that very well.
Great shot.
Does that pass the yellow?
I think it will dead weight. Well, not quite dead weight, but just if you hit the outside pocket. You know these, they do take.
He's played it wide. So this is a big chance for James. This is where he really needs to make a move in this matchup because still forward frames behind. He needs to put some pressure on Dan now. This would be the third frame in the row if he can get it. Momentum is everything in these short races. And knowing James as long as I have, like, he's got a brilliant game. Probably played some of his best pool in practice, but like we know that he's got the game. This will give him a lot of confidence if he can take these last balls. Getting some love from the crowd here, mate.
There's actually any good
It's a lovely shot. It's a lovely shot. He's played that beautifully. A lot of conviction. It's good to see. When you're not confident in your cueing, those shots when you've got to just punch it in, like you can easily just like elect to try and play them pocket weight rather than punch them in. It's nice to see him actually play it with conviction. He must be starting to feel it now. Good out.
It's a frame that'll hurt Double D because he probably just took them in the wrong order.
Yeah, I think he'll probably be thinking a little bit back on that.
Yeah, I mean, like he made that really cracking pot to get himself into it, and can be harsh, but he's a man who has a lot of composure.
I don't think he'll be too worried. He's still got a big buffer in this match, but you know, again, momentum. I think if James can get another frame up here and get within two, we've got a real match in our hands.
It's just always frustrating when you play a big long pot like Dan did, and then make an out that should have been straightforward.
Yeah.
On account of you making that pot more difficult than it should have been. So.
And it's just it's down to experience here. Like it's very easy to let something like that compound in a race. You know, those things can really eat away at you. But I think Dan's got the experience that he'll just be able to let that go and just keep playing.
Solid 5 all over here with Alex Larkins and Dylan. Looks like he's played a safety here.
It's the right shot.
Dylan has a chance to go to the side of the rail. And can't really see from his angle, but if he does make the ball,
he's got a shot at the black.
He's got a thin nick on the black, but yeah.
He's probably not too much in danger of going in off if he goes to the black. He's probably going to kiss into the yellow. Be a good shot if he can get it. Just wants to lay on it, really.
It's a bit unlucky. I like how we play for the high side of the red. You don't want to play on the other side, thin nick it and... Still big rail shots to make.
So you had an exciting match tonight, mate. Obviously didn't go your way, but
yeah,
for the amount I watched, I thought it was a pretty high quality match.
Yeah, I never thought it was going to be an easy match. I always thought like go either way. If anything, Josh probably got it over me. But I've been hitting them pretty good, so got out to a little lead early. His break was incredible tonight. Both of us missed a couple that we probably normally wouldn't, but
One dry break I heard all night for Josh.
Yeah, he was incredibly consistent and putting the white ball in the same spot each time. But yeah, that was a good match. I enjoyed it.
I haven't watched a lot of Josh. I mean, I've heard a lot of things. Obviously Welsh, but has won a world championship, if I'm not wrong, in the juniors.
I think so. Yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah. In two shot, I believe.
In two shot, which that's an incredible achievement. From what I understand, he hung the queue up for 12 years, but you can see that there's a really impressive game there, and he's just got like that free-flowing action. I think, to be honest, you guys play a similar brand.
Yeah.
It was good pool. In fact, I wouldn't mind seeing a rematch, but just a longer distance, to be honest.
Yeah. Originally, he wanted to play two shot, but he'd have me at that. He's very good at those rules. Anyway, that's that. And,
you've got a lot of match experience now in these things, and 11-9. We all know that could have gone either way. And it's at this standard, it does come down to the break, doesn't it? Like that's where it matters.
I missed a couple of blacks, but anyway, we'll go back to these matches. I'm not a big fan of talking about other matches, not just because I didn't win, but I think the idea is to.
Jimmy's back at the table here, and the Reds are looking pretty good. This is is a big momentum swing. This is a huge visit right now.
I think the big thing here is these two Reds at the bottom of the table. Sorry if I'm being quiet, but I'm trying not to let him hear me. He wants to take care of them.
He's probably going to want to leave that red over the corner pocket for last if he can.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not necessary, but it would be an easy way to get on the black. I think he might have preferred to get down a bit further with that shot, but that's okay. There's certainly plenty of opportunity to...
Taking this, like you say, is making your transition to black a lot difficult.
It is.
And
even the transition to the next shot here was always going to be difficult there. I don't think he's going to be too happy with that.
The players can hear pretty well, so if I'm talking quietly, that's why. From experience. I think they probably want to deal with these bottom two Reds earlier, if possible. Going up the table.
He's now trying to play this red into the middle, which is going to make the cue ball fly, so he needs a little bit of luck here.
Would have loved to flick that yellow.
Oh, that would have been beautiful if he did, but he's still at the table. I think he does have a look at this red down towards the bottom cushion.
I think he might have a gap to go through those two middles and play this red in the bottom.
Which is a good result.
Because no matter what happens, the yellow towards the bottom rail will hold your
That's exactly right. It's going to do the holding for you. He just needs to make sure that he doesn't push the yellow in the way of the Reds. If you can take care of this pot.
I think that a bit thinner, and
But in perhaps one stroke of luck there to push the red in the way of the yellow towards the left corner. It's still tricky for Dan here because these yellows are no gimmies. There's definitely work that needs to be done. And that's the thing about these rules. It's not like two shot where you've got that extra shot up your sleeve where you can sort of just chip away at the easy ones and just use that extra shot to just push out your trouble balls. Like you can put the cue ball anywhere on the table, but at the end of the day, you've still got the same problems to address. So this is
it's not easy, bro.
This is not easy.
I think that's why he's leading that top yellow. It's complicating the black.
He's played a good shot there. That's something that, if you're new to the rules, it's something that probably doesn't immediately come to mind, but It's that ability to be able to use your ball to knock in another ball and leave the cue ball safe. It's
Dylan's just played a nice shot to extract a yellow over there. Can now go under the black. Sorry guys, we're not trying to talk too much about one match, but might focus on this one for a little while. It's a great shot.
It's a good shot.
And he's landed pretty nice on that, I think.
It's a great shot. Well, if he plays this one right next to the red,
Yep.
he's got a natural angle to come around. He's deciding to go the one closer to the corner.
Yeah, I think you're right, Grabs. You have to play that one first because it was a great position for that to be in.
It was a natural angle for him to land on pretty much his pick of yellows, and it would have eliminated his only trouble ball, to be honest.
Alex has got the. If he takes on the long red, he's leaving Dylan straight on the one in the middle, so you can see that, can you?
I think Dylan's got a good chance of the out here.
Sorry, that's
Alex.
Adam Gravish. Not the best with names, anyway.
Never been a strength of mine.
No, you're not great with names. I'm going to take a break, guys. I'll leave you with Adam Gravish.
Give me a Jack and Coke then. All right, Smart shot by Dan Dickson there. Leaves James in a world of hurt, to be honest. Even if he does hit the red, I mean, really, he's just got to give it every chance to find a pocket. And he's fouled there, so Dan will probably take this one down on the rail. And then really, it's pretty straightforward. I mean, the only potentially tricky ball is the one closest to the red, but I mean, there's definitely a lot of room to land on it from these balls down the bottom end of the table. It should be Dan Dickson going to the hill. Well, it looks like Alex has got an opportunity to potentially tie it up at 6-all. Back to Dan's table. He's played a really nice shot there, so probably just gonna play a screw back here to land on the last yellow. And that's perfectly played. Effectively stops the rot. Well done, Dan. He's on the hill. like this is a absolutely huge frame for James, as is everyone from here forward, because he's got no room for error now. He's quickly got down and chosen reds, but he's left himself pretty difficult lie now. This is going to require some thought. It looks like he's going to get down and try and nick this one into the middle, but Dan will be sitting back and waiting for his chance. The yellows are in a really good position here. James has got a lot of work to do to be able to get in this frame. Played a smart shot there to push that red down towards the left corner. It's just trying to make things as tricky as he possibly can. It's a really hard leave for James. Dan won't be too happy with that. I think he's probably overhit where he was intending for position, but realistically the yellows are still good. He just needs to find a way to be able to either break out that yellow that's blocked by the red or tie the game up like he has there. So it's probably a little bit of his two-shot knowledge coming in, but either way, he's putting himself in a strong position. He's left James really difficult here. There's no obvious reds. Even if he was to pot the one that is on, there's really no benefit to him. Everything's blocked. Oh, thanks, Squire. Oh, you're very welcome. That's a really nice shot from James. Again, the beauty of these rules, you can... you don't have to worry when people block pockets. You can easily just pass up your turn as long as you hit your ball first. So at least he's removed that obstacle. Not to say that this isn't a good chance for Dan. If he can pot this yellow, there's a good chance of running the rack. He hasn't, so James is back in. That's probably given Dan a very realistic chance to win this match. Hard to tell from where I'm sitting, but I think if he pots this up in the corner and just pretty much plays it with stun, holds it where it is, he's going to leave himself a shot on the yellow closest to the black. And if he can take that off the table, not to be. Still life in this frame yet. We're at 6-all on the opposite table now. Does seem like this is a match that could potentially could go late. We could have a Hill event going over here. I've been told they're both Toowoomba lads. A few misses going on here from Dan. Perhaps a little bit of pressure to close the match out. Still very, very comfortable position in the match. James will have to find another level if he's going to be able to get back in this match. But for the time being, he's got a chance to at least take this frame and get to within 3. It's a nice shot. He needs to worry about getting on this last red. That was always the difficulty, was if you're going to play it that way, is kissing into something. There was a lot of traffic. So now potentially he might have left himself a double. Might be able to get the cue ball around a few cushions and leave himself a long shot at the black. Oh, he's played that beautifully. Played that absolutely beautifully. I actually thought the double was a bit thinner than that he might have the cue ball further down the table, but couldn't. Oh. Somehow keeps the white ball on the table, and he's still alive. What a beautiful out. Well, if anything else, that'll give him some confidence. I think the crowd want to see it go further. We don't want this match to be over just yet. It's been a good comeback. It's since I started watching the match, I think James was down 7-3 or something like that. So he's he's fought hard. I think Dan's still the favourite here. But we'll see. Wow, that is the kind of break that you want when you're on the hill. That is bloody... It's a bloody Christmas tree. Christmas tree is lit up here. Red Bulls all day. Well, that was bad timing for a cue. QK's hit the floor, but Dan's got up to have another think about it. This is I don't want to speak too hard because too loud because Dan might hear me, but it's definitely, they're sitting pretty, cherry picking we call it. So really, he's left himself a shot at this red at the end of the table, which he'll be happy with because he'll want to be able to clear these balls up in the middle. There's not too much that he can do wrong here. Just needs to play them the right way and make sure he doesn't sort of leave himself out of position too much. Oh, what's up, baby? Oh, he's got down and absolutely rushed that. I think Dan probably didn't assess the shots that he had there. I think he's got down and sort of probably rushed that a little bit. I don't think he'd be happy with that miss, but it's given James a chance to get back in this frame. That's pressure. That's seeing the finish line. It can be a hard thing to do sometimes.
So the first and the last are the hardest. Not the easiest layout for Jimmy, but oh wow. So it's actually not that bad. It's not that bad a result.
High intensity pool for 3 hours later.
See, I don't know if Dan will be that happy that both went in, mainly because it took away one of his opportunities to get on this red, which does look like it passes the yellow to the bottom right-hand pocket. But he's got to negotiate a way to get it through these two yellows that he was just looking at. So he would have preferred one to stay up. And he has to get on this one to the bottom right. It's the only real option. So might have to be a deep screw. Maybe top through one rail. Not sure what he had in mind there. Maybe the dribble in the middle. Doesn't look like it does.
This is slightly difficult now for Dan if he wants to win this frame.
Yeah, the way he played that last red, it looked like the red on the right hand side there near the yellow went in the middle, but I thought he had to get on it down in the right corner.
Oh.
It's actually landed okay for Dan, I think. I think that red still passes, doesn't it?
Seems like he's throwing it off into the middle. Perhaps he could play this one down the corner and actually land
Serve it?
Seems like he's just going to roll it in.
Yeah, he's pretty confident. It must go in the middle. It must, because the way he played the last shot. It's hard to see the angles here, guys. Sorry, but I thought the only way he could make that was down the bottom right.
He's eyed it off and clearly played it that way, so it must go in the middle.
And it's the second time he's played in the middle, so.
Well, if that's on, this is
frame ball.
This is frame ball.
Yeah, okay.
And he's got it. Well, probably say that Dan's been the better player of the match, deserves the win. It's been a good match, but that's the game. Well played to both players. Dan, the experienced campaigner, gets the win. I think probably thoroughly deserved, but good experience.
And certainly respectable 11-7 for Jimmy Haining.
Good comeback. I think he was 7-3 down when we sat down here, and or somewhere close to that. So good on him to come back. Yeah, he'll take a lot from that, and I'm sure he'll be back. Yeah, congratulations to Dan. Norths get a win.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back in the commentary. Just had a bit of a chat to the boys, let them know that at 12 o'clock, anyone that's left in the venue here needs to get out of the venue. They can still carry on with their match, but we can't have anyone here because of licensing. So they'll still finish their match, and unfortunately, a couple of the spectators might have to go. But anyway, but I'm going to have a chat with. I'll have a chat with James first, James Haining on his match, and I'll just grab him. Can you go, James? James. Come and grab a seat here, Jimmy. Well, mate, firstly, I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Brent.
Mate, we didn't get the result, but we're learning.
We are definitely learning. Yeah. Tough night, obviously. I actually felt like I was cueing the ball very, very well.
Geez, you cued him like in that first frame or second frame when you played the skilly on the black. Brendan Cantor still says to this day, that it's maybe the best skill he's ever seen and one of the best shots he's ever seen. So, and I thought it was a cracking shot, mate.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was all I had. It was just one or none, and if the yellow goes in, then the black sits over the bag.
When we come down, let's talk about 2 weeks ago or a week ago, we come down and we see your queuing wasn't anything like you knew. The way you're queuing now is just superb. Okay, so just what you've done in this last week or 2 weeks or whatever it is, you've changed things, and it's looking positive for the future.
Thanks, Brent. Yeah, it's definitely got to do with that feathering bit you taught me, just on those longer shots. So.
Mate, I enjoyed watching you tonight, mate. I enjoyed watching you tonight. I think that maybe Dan Dickson might have been a bit of a hard mark.
Oh yeah, but
not unachievable, because you had your chances.
I definitely had my chances.
But I felt that just through the transition to a bit of new queuing, and we could have gone a touch easier. But you weren't looking for that. You were just looking for a challenge that you felt that you were good with.
Yeah, I mean, credit to Dan. He's a very, very good player. He cued the ball very well. He missed a couple of shots at the end there, but to go for as long as he did, just queuing. I mean, every time I left the table, I thought I may not get back. So credit to him. He played a great game.
Mate, you're definitely a wonderful sport. Great etiquette that you showed towards the game. Humble winner, humble loser. Look forward to seeing you go again, with the right mark and a bit more time under your belt. I would like to get you to come down again, and we go through the whole tape. We go through the stream, because I watched it quite closely, and there's areas that we can improve, and I feel that there's a bit too much doubling going on. Okay, and I think we need to get a bit of that out of your game. Okay, because I think it's a bit low percentage, and when you miss the doubles, then you're letting your opponent in. But I think if we work together moving forward, I think we can achieve. I think we can achieve.
I'm happy to keep working.
Because I've definitely seen improvements. Okay, if you look at your first match against Jeff compared to that one, I honestly think it's chalk and cheese the way you're queuing. You played some great balls tonight.
I appreciate it, Brent. Thank you very much. Look forward to the next game.
Thank you, brother. Dan. Thanks, Brendan. Mate, join with Daniel or Dan or Big Dan or Dan Off or whatever you want to call him. I'm just going to call him the comeback kid, because tonight not a lot's changed since I last seen you play 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I think if anything, your game's just as strong, if not maybe even a touch stronger.
I would say like I'm a little less leery, and I'm sort of like landing on balls before I was sort of running through an area and not landing on stuff, but now I'm sort of like concentrating on that a bit more, so I'm not playing really crazy shots anymore. A couple of here and there, but...
Mate, to your opponent, I did a session with him. We just did a little bit of coaching, and when he first come down, he didn't have any rhythm.
Yeah.
Had no rhythm, and it was very stagnant at his queuing, and I just got him going a bit like this.
Yeah.
And tonight I thought he queued really well.
Yeah, he did.
And I don't know whether you're expecting a reasonably tough match. You were favourite, but I think the way it sort of turned out, he was a bit more in that match than what we thought.
Yeah, definitely. Like a couple of people said to me, you'll be right, and I was like, I don't know if you've seen James play lately. He's playing really well. He's ranked a little bit higher than me in black ball, and I think he's beaten me the last 2 times I played him in black ball.
Yep.
So I knew if I didn't play well, he'd get me for sure.
Yeah. I thought he picked a hard mark. Okay, not to say that he can't do well in that match.
Yeah.
I just felt I felt credit to him. He took on a tough player.
Yeah.
I felt that it was a bit of a tough mark for him, but he took it on and he played quite well.
He did. Yeah.
And, mate, I thought you were real good. Okay, yeah, there's some errors.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
you've got to expect that, mate. This is your first run at it.
Yeah.
How did you feel out there?
I was just saying to Blake, like, he asked me, was it any different? And I sort of, like, about 3/4 of the way through, I was thinking to myself, I'm not feeling any different. Like, the money, I didn't even think about the money.
Yes.
It felt like I was
Just a
playing
session of pool, was it?
Or it felt like to me like a grand final, and I had to win for the team. Like, that's what it
Nice.
felt.
That's the mentality you got to have.
Yeah, so.
And it's better to have that mentality, and you can stay a little bit more calm. If you start worrying about the money and stuff like that, it can throw you a little bit, get you a bit more nervous than what you need to be.
I just said to myself during the week, like, just break the match down into like best of threes.
Yes.
And if I can get 2 out of 3 and keep going, I'm doing good to win. And if I lose 2 out of 3, then it's a best of 5.
Yeah, well, mate, you've got some people's attention, Dan. I think people will start throwing out a challenge there, and I suppose it's up to you if you want to play and you'd like to come back and have another go on this.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
And we'll talk about it and possibly get Shell on another one with another lady.
Yeah. Because James asked me a couple of times, and I was not, like a bit hum and ahhing, and then
Who asked you a couple of times?
James.
Yep.
He asked me, and I was like, I don't know. I'll let you know, because I didn't have any money, and we were saving up to go to America.
Yes.
And then I did end up getting a little bit of money spare, so I thought, why not give it a go?
Yep.
See what it's about.
Mate, I have to give you for your performance tonight for a first timer a right up there around the 8.5, mate, for tonight.
Thank you.
For someone that's hasn't been in there before, I thought you handled it well. It's not easy to play out there.
Yeah.
And I thought James's performance tonight was twice or 3 times as good as how he played last time
Against
he was on
Jeff.
the card.
Yeah.
Okay, you might have seen that match.
Yeah.
And he was a different player tonight.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. But even during, Blackball during the league, from Jeff's match, he's been playing really well as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Anyway, the credit is to you tonight, and you're a deserved winner. And let's talk possibly in 3 months' time or 2 months' time when we have another opponent. But I'd say you'd probably step up in the ability, because I thought you might have just had a half a level on him tonight.
Okay. All right, fair enough.
Well played, and congratulations.
All right, thanks, mate.
Thank you, mate.
What's up?
Back to the thingies. We got Brendan who's going to have a little step in.
I'll sit down. Why not?
Have a little step in.
Yeah, Alex said just trying to force an angle. He's got a tricky yellow there by the middle pocket to try and get on. He's just made it a little bit harder for himself there, also pushing the yellow on the side cushion.
No problem. Brendan, thank you very much tonight for the reffing.
No problem. That was quite enjoyable.
Quite enjoyable.
Some very, very good pool played in that match.
James come down for a lesson with me
Okay.
a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And he came down with a cue action like this. And there was no movement in there.
For those of you not watching, it was a little tickle rather than an actual.
The cue wasn't moving.
Yeah.
And then he'd go like this, and I'm just trying to explain. You can tell the viewers is that he was like this, and it was just doing nothing, and then he'd come back and he'd go like this.
So what Brent's just described there is the feathers were very, very gentle and very, very small, and then it was
no rhythm.
Yep. So it was a little tickle, and then all of a sudden there's a big backswing and a whack.
Yeah. And we sorted that out for him tonight. I was very happy with James Haining. Very happy, and I thought that maybe he picked a tough mark.
I think so too.
He picked a tough mark.
Dan is a very solid player.
Nice solid player.
And the thing, I've known Dan for the last 3 or 4 years. he doesn't do anything more difficult than it needs to be. He plays the obvious ball. He just plays it ABCs. He doesn't do anything difficult. He
gets it done.
And he maps really well. He really maps. He maps difficult outs quite well. Yeah. And James was always going to be up against it, playing someone that's as sensible as Dan is.
Well, James, like I said, we're going to work together moving forward. We've just got to get a lot of them doubles out of your game. We've got to start playing a little bit more percentage pull.
Straightforward pull, yeah.
And we'll sort that out. And he'll do that. He'll do that. I was impressed with him tonight from how he played on his last money match when he played against Jeff. He was twice the player.
Going back to the cricket, there, that was a very nice shot there by Alex to play the turnover shot.
Nice.
He's left Dylan near on nothing, really.
Okay. I'm just going to have a chat when I'm...
No worries. I will keep you guys entertained, or try to anyway. Alex here on the yellow, so he's got one plant here to play. If he manages this, the last three yellows are near on tap-ins. So this is the shot he really needs to be 100% comfortable playing. That's a fantastic shot there. Now he's just got to connect the dots, I think. I'm not sure what his angle is, or if the yellows pass. But if you can play that was the way to go there. Now he's just got to play one good positional shot to get back on the yellow in the middle of the table. And the black, it's quite comfortably just a knock in. As long as you're not on a 90-degree cut, it's near on a tap in. Now this just needs to be played in at a nice pace and leave himself somewhere near the black spot. If he does that, he's taken these quite well, I think. If this keeps running, keep running, yeah, he's okay. He's on it in the corner. It's not where he wanted to be. He's overplayed it. But it's an out.
Oh, I can't see anything over here. Move over a little.
You're all right.
Okay.
It's a nice out there by Alex.
So we've got a dilemma. It's getting close to the where Cinderella loses the slipper or something, or what's at 12 o'clock turning into pumpkins or something. I don't know.
It's closing time.
Yeah, because at 8-7, the last thing you want is a disturbance, but it's getting to that stage where I think we're like 10-2, quarter 2.
It is 5 minutes 12.
Okay. Well, believe it or not.
So what happens at 12 o'clock, Brent?
12 o'clock. Unfortunately, yourself and the rest of all the people in here, bar the mother of Dylan, are out.
That's a shame.
I hate the rule. It's a liquor license rule. I've changed their game, which is unfortunate, to now a 45-second shot clock, which has changed, which is another shame. Have we got it wrong today? Possibly, but we learned. We started at a fraction late.
Normally you only get 3 hours for a match anyway. Well, you should have had about half hour.
Yeah, we've just got to find, 20 minutes. It's probably going to go another half hour, I'd say.
At least you can watch it on the screen.
Look at this.
The good thing for you folks at home is you don't get to miss a minute. You get to watch it all the way to the end. And I'm going to get kicked out of the venue in a couple of minutes.
Which really sucks, Brendan, because I'd love you to sit here and chat with me. What can we do? We've just got to try and be a bit more punctual
You can tell Christos I'm part of the furniture.
Yeah, no, it'd be nice, but I think Christos is pretty adamant that everyone's got to be out by the 12.
Yeah. Christos has got to do the right thing by his business, and that's fine. I think fatigue might be starting to set in for these guys. There's just a couple of loose shots, a couple of...
Obviously, Listy's getting himself in a bit of trouble over there.
Let's focus on the pool.
Yeah.
Just got a disturbance in the room, guys. We're just going to let the players take a moment, just clear the room where we need to. Alex is very clearly distracted by what's going on, so I think he's doing the right thing, just taking a moment. It is getting late. It's been a bit. It's been an awesome night. It's been an awesome atmosphere. I think everyone's had a great time while I've been here.
Everyone's had a great time. There's been some nice pool. You've seen one of the best shots you've ever seen tonight. I was just commenting to Haining that I don't think I've seen a skill shot much better than that.
No.
It wasn't even on, in my opinion.
For those of you wondering what shot we're talking about, if you weren't watching from the start of from Jimmy Haining's match, he played a skill shot on the black through a yellow that was at least 6 inches from the corner pocket.
Oh, it wasn't on.
To even think that shot's on,
and he's dead set played for it,
let alone to actually execute the shot. It's another level. It's another level that I don't have. I don't see that shot. I probably played to put the black inside the yellow.
I think I was doing the turnover or something.
Yeah,
but,
you're not playing a skill shot there.
No, not even close. I'm not even risking it. I want to get it over the pocket or something, but he's played for it.
Yeah. And didn't think twice. And that's, not only is that a level of skill that you and I don't have, it's a level of confidence that it takes big cojones.
It does.
A big set of cojones to play a shot like that.
Massive shot. Hopefully, it's got a bit rowdy in here tonight, and it's to be expected. And I think Christos will come around with the stick in any minute now and kick everyone out.
And on that note,
it's a shame, but he's got a license to keep. He can't have anyone here past 12. And I do see this game possibly going for another. I do see this game going for at least another 40 minutes.
I think it might be going for a little while longer yet. This is I think the arms might tighten up a little bit. I think we might get a couple of loose shots.
There'll be some scrappies.
I think we might get a couple of scrappies now that fatigue is really set in. It is 2 minutes to midnight. We're now looking at marcus doubles and we're looking at clusters and.
It's no
easy solution to it.
Look, I feel that I hope they're cool with it, and I hope they don't go, hey, well, it's ruined the match because Reedy's come over and he said it's now a 45-second thingy and it's closing a thing. But look, there's not much we can do. Maybe get some guidelines a bit better and have a.
The only recommendation that I can suggest in this kind of an environment is a time-limited match.
We have done that, and you know what? We didn't implement that on this one, and it's always been 3 hours. And you know what? They wouldn't have clicked over to 3 hours yet because I think we started maybe 10 past 9.
Well, it was just after 9 o'clock that these two matches started.
Okay.
So we're approaching that.
We're approaching 3. Okay. But then, what are we doing? Is it just whoever's leading at that 3 hours? Or, you see, we're at the stage now at 8-7, because they'll stay, and I said that you'll get to finish it, but maybe in the future that they've got to come back tomorrow to finish a best of 3 or a best of 5, which is really
That's hard.
That's real hard. That's really tough.
It's hard to go, and particularly the venue opens at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So the expectation is you're here at 9:45, ready for doors open. In that kind of a situation,
And I'm feeling for these boys at the moment because I'm seeing some shots that are rushed, and I'm seeing some not so good
not
ball.
only are they rushed, they're not focused,
They're not
and as a
focused.
result of the lack of focus, that's what's causing these loose shots. It's not even that they're mentally rushed. It's they're not taking the time to get focused to play the shot that's in front of them. They're taking 5 seconds to play a shot that they have 45 seconds available to them.
Yeah.
They've got 45 seconds is still a long time.
And also, Brendan, I also have to look at the standard of players that we've got here, and have I gone? Maybe these guys should play a race to 9. That as well, the low A graders and stuff, and that kind of thing. You've got to.
That's a nice shot up the right.
Great shot.
Just got one more to play.
Possibly race to 9, but hey, it's things to look at. We don't get everything right.
So this is where I think
We're also not used to playing this late at night.
the evolution of your cards, Brent, I think comes. And that's another really nice shot down the rail there. The evolution of your cards, Brent, is just that next level of. How do you determine who plays what length of race? Is it a decision by a committee? Who's on that committee? Who's making these calls as to who's playing these matches at particular lengths?
It's only fair to do a race to 11 to make it viable because it's for money.
Absolutely,
So it's
and
good for the backers.
I'm not sure what the pot is here, but I'm assuming that the guys are probably playing for
1,000 each.
yeah,
1,500.
at least 1,000 each.
Yeah.
So
They deserve to play race 11 for sure.
from I've played a few money games now. I wouldn't play if I'm playing for 1,000, 1,500 a man. I wouldn't want to play anything less than a race to 11
For sure.
Not that I've paid for that time, but I'm putting my skills and my ability on the line against somebody who thinks that they're good enough to beat me. Whether I'm good enough to beat them or not is another question, but whether they think that they're good enough to beat me.
Nice turnover
That's
shot.
a really nice turnover shot.
Who's 8-7 up, by the way?
Alex is 8-7 up.
Okay.
It's a nice turnover shot, but if Dylan pots the red out of the snooker...
So everyone's got to get out now, so...
If Dylan gets this, he's got a chance at the black. He's just got to pot the red. He wasn't far away there. He pots it. He's on the black.
Yeah.
Now we really get to see how Alex is feeling. Tricky black.
I hated that it's gone like this, but okay. What do you do? What do you do? I remember the Shannon Macklin game. I think it went to 4 a.m. Do you remember that?
I remember waking up to the result because I went to bed just like everybody else.
At probably 13 all or something.
Wake up to the result.
Yeah. Vanessa, I know it's a long way away. Have you had any thoughts on what the format might be this year with the Christmas Cup?
Groups.
Groups.
Day one.
Groups day one.
And then probably a 64 or a 32.
Yeah.
Starting,
We'll have to map it out.
I'm assuming probably at a 9 a.m. start, give or take.
Yeah, and you'll be there all day doing
Yeah.
groups. It's groups, mate. Moving forward, that's what we're going to do. It's better for venues.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's what it's going to be. I should have done that. I should have done it 15 years ago. But anyway.
We only had 2 runners 15 years ago.
Yeah, probably.
Well, if we're looking at a 32 draw, my suggestion would be races to 8, single elimination.
Could.
If you're going to do 64, you're probably looking at races to 6.
Okay.
Markers double.
That's total. Okay. So everyone has to. I think.
I don't want to call it, but I might be spared just yet. Commentary is essential stuff. So the music stopped. I've noticed Dylan's been cut breaking and he's been very successful with it. This one's another really good split. He's just got one tricky red to deal with, right by the black.
I said Nessie said get out. Nessie said get out.
So he's gone the reds. I wonder if that red by the black's on.
I mean, we're only half an hour late.
Yeah, we're a little bit behind. There's potentially 40 minutes left in this, I'd say. Potentially.
Yeah, race to 3.
There's a maximum of probably 40.
5 frames, probably 10 minutes. Yeah, you're probably looking at most of an hour. If you get a couple of tight frames.
Yeah, you do.
That's my shot.
But I just still want them to concentrate. I want them to get a bit, yeah.
This guy's got to play ball by ball. They can't all of a sudden think, oh shit, I've got to get this done.
That's right.
You got this deal, let's go.
That's on, is it?
I think it is.
Okay.
Must be on. He doesn't like it.
Oh, you had to get up because someone was putting it off.
Yeah, he's backing the balls up.
The only person texting me that late at night would be my old man.
Really? Mm-hmm. Does he not sleep?
We're watching this. Watch.
Is that you, David?
No, it's Jason.
Or Jason?
It hasn't covered.
See you tomorrow. See you later.
Good to meet you, mate.
See you, Messi.
See ya. See ya.
Just giving Dylan a free go here.
Yeah. Shout out to our umpire as well, our ref.
Darren Wally Wallace.
Wally Wallace. He's been here since 5
Before
o'clock.
I got here.
5 o'clock, mate. He's been waiting, ready to go. He wanted to clean balls, iron tables. Wally Wallace. And he wants to come back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Good on you, Wally. You're not here at 10 a.m.
I will not be here at 10 a.m. I will probably be at breakfast at South Bank.
Okay. Well, Wally's here at 10, ready to do another massive
Kudos
day.
to you, Wally.
He wants to go from 10 in the morning tomorrow to the final match. He wants to umpire the final at 7, which is a race to 21.
Yes. 7. I was starting it earlier. Race to 21. Those guys.
Well, what can you do? We'll do the best we can. Do the best we can. I think a race to 21 will go 5 hours at the new rule set.
Yeah, no more than.
I don't think so. Probably about five.
Yeah, I think a tight race to 21 new rule set. Those guys at that level. I think at most you're probably looking at
maybe
5
5
hours.
maybe
at
5
most, even if it's 21:20.
Maybe there's a
You
lot
guys,
of fun.
you guys might get an early night tomorrow night. I don't want to put the mockers on you, but there's half a sniff there with those two guys that just want to pot out all the time. Macklin goes out from everywhere. Same as Craig.
No, everyone's got to go. Everyone's got to go.
It's another one of those.
Yeah, I know.
Only on Reddy's able.
I was having a joke with my guys. You guys play pockets. And they're like, what's that? You just play pockets. You took the time off to come up here and play in the Kings match. He's like, oh, no, we just play it. I'm like, oh, I thought you used to play pockets. I was just having a joke.
Yeah.
What time was it?
10 a.m. matches. 10:30 matches.
Who are they?
You'll have to ask Nessie, mate. I've forgotten.
It is Reddy's Q Sports. I think Jonesy and Chris match is interesting.
Is it?
But Chris has played these rules his whole life. Over in England, they moved over.
Similar rules, yeah.
He's very good at the strategy thing, but he's the confidence.
Nice shot. Oh,
That'll be an interesting game, actually. Really interesting.
The thing with Jonesy is he can go out from anywhere
at any time.
At any time, you just never know.
Like the experts say, occasionally they call a foul for him crying on the table. So,
Well, Jonesy, if you're listening, Jonesy.
It's all about the man.
Great shot, Dylan.
Shot, mate.
Jonesy, if you're listening, Jeff Hanley's talking mad shit about you.
Mum goes too.
This is trying to get him.
He's an entertaining human being.
It's different.
You've known him for a long time, haven't you, Brent?
I don't know, 28 years or something.
I haven't been alive that long.
How old are you?
27.
Yeah, 26 years or 25. 25 years.
Yeah,
or something.
Smiley. Yeah.
Smiley does well on pockets in his commentating. Have you heard him?
I have not. I did see him down there when I was there.
He's quite good at the commentary.
He's got a very analytical mindset, which makes him very good at
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Argumentative mindset, yes or no?
They pay.
Vanessa, you can say that because he's your blood and water. I can't.
Just be careful not to be too loud for these boys. Back to the pool. How are we sitting? Longish frame looking here. Longish.
Yeah, some messy balls. How are you going in the pockets? How have you been going? I haven't been keeping a super close eye on it.
I've had 3 wins. I've beaten Jaden D'Amica, Luke Foster, and Steve Woods. So I've got to sort of be kind of happy with that. And I've gone out 6 times. 3 wins, 6 losses. My losses were Des Wilcox twice.
Desi's no mug.
Desi, it's got me twice. I lost in a 6 red shootout with Kurt Dunham by 1 second, so I lost that one. I lost to Justin Sage. I lost to Robbo.
It's brutal.
Yeah.
The format is brutal.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I think they're my losses.
Because I've been down for the 1 Challenger series so far, and I won my first match. It was against one of the locals, Ben Bain.
Oh, here we go. That's a nice shot
It
there.
is a nice shot.
Nice shot. Let's just.
And my second match, I copped Ben Judge.
Yeah, he's tough.
Judgy did not miss a ball in 6 frames.
Yeah, and that happens.
And I didn't break well. So it was...
Okay. Oh.
Now it's pushing the proverbial up the hill against Ben.
Yes, I think they're my losses. 2 to Desi, 1 to Justin, 1 to Robbo. I think that's.
It's so cutthroat.
I think that's the state of it, my friend.
It can, with those matches, it can literally just come back down to the breaks.
That's the state of it. I'm trying to think of another couple. If there was a couple other losses. I can't remember, mate.
I'm putting you on the spot at midnight.
I was happy with those other wins, though. Haven't been able to get past second round yet, innit? Had 3 second round losses.
Yep.
And the money's third round.
Yeah, it is. It's the same in the Challenger.
Money's third round, so.
Yeah.
Kelvin wants to know when we're going to see you on stream again.
Is that who?
See me on stream? Just got to find me the right match.
I think Josh Craze and you would be a good match.
Yeah,
After seeing him tonight, thought he was a bit. He struggled a little.
He came out of the blocks firing.
I broke unreal.
He did break unreal. He was telling me he had 6 broken dishes.
It was incredible. Broke really well.
That's probably the weakest part of my game is the break. Just the consistency of the outcome.
It's not too bad a match-up one. You and Joshy. Obviously you and Ollie.
Yeah, that's another one I've thought of. I think with Ollie, he's one of the first guys that I've really met playing pool. It's a nice shot there.
Nice shot. Clear this one up the bottom here and go back up there and sort him out. Leave that as a linker.
One by the blank's a tricky one.
Yeah, that's the shot.
Dylan's just checking if the black goes past the red there.
Long night for the boys, isn't it? Long night.
Yeah, for these guys, if they're playing City Country or if they're playing...
It's good for their games, these long
Country Cup, Q Cup.
Stamina-wise, yeah.
It's almost a proving ground. I can do it at the end of the day. When the pressure's on and it's... these guys are now playing effectively a race to 3 from the last frame. And Q Cup, Country Cup, it's single frame pool, it's very similar. It's City Country again, single frame pool. push the back on. Yeah, he's not happy with that one. Oh, we got a bridge foul.
Okay, he's just put his hand on the ball. This is potentially going to nines, although there is a bit of work. Maybe not so much work for an elite player, but
An elite player who's fresh.
fresh, yeah. Okay, not a bad shot. Obviously, we're talking a lot quieter now because the room's very quiet and we don't want to disturb the players.
It's just about connecting the dots now.
One big shot here. One big shot. He's got some security up over the top left.
Good shot. That's a great shot.
It's great, isn't it? It's great. And a pull. Like, these boys are busting their asses. Got to give this a little.
Yeah, it's really well played. That's a lovely shot.
Nicely played. It was a mature shot.
Yeah, to know that he had to play the plant at that speed.
To get it out of
Yeah,
there.
to get the white out as well as the red.
Nice pull, boys.
Yeah, very nice out
Nice
there.
pull. Good luck, boys. Good luck. Good match, guys.
You give these guys the opportunity to focus and they can really produce some quality pool.
Yeah. I love it. Look at it. They've been. I love it, mate. It almost brings a tear to my eye, but these blokes are busting their ass out there and they've been practicing day in, day out for this. Their first ever money match.
Dylan's really made that cut break work tonight.
Really? Was he just...
The second ball.
Second ball, was it? Yeah, nice. Good on him. Good on him. Okay. He's not sure. He's going to have a crack at the... Don't think that's on the yellow. I don't think it was on.
I think you're right.
I think the red was the one, but, you know, we all see it a little bit differently when there's 45 seconds to play and we're at 12 or 20 past 12 at night.
You and I haven't done anything for the last 3 hours, and these guys have been bending over the table for the last 3 hours playing.
He's rubbing his back Wally. Wally's he's done it tough tonight.
Yeah.
He wants to do another 12 hours tomorrow.
Oh, let alone the cracks in my back I just got. Ooh, dippy. No one tried to go in.
So we've got a best of 3, Brendan. Best of 3 to decide the match.
We've had a couple of best of 3s now. Yeah, Ollie and Josh match went 9-all as well.
Nice match. Pretty even matches tonight. Your thoughts on tomorrow's main event? I can just pass that to him. It's alright. That doesn't need to be on camera. Look, I don't think we can, unfortunately. We sort of got to wrap it up. We'd love to interview him, but yeah, we might be able to.
Just going back to your question, Brent. Thoughts on the main event? I think Craig
At his best.
Oh, well, I copped his best.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I copped his best. He's relentless.
Yeah.
He doesn't miss much.
No.
And Macklin's got to be on his A game.
Yep. And
to trouble him.
And do you feel that maybe Craig has to be a bit off his game? Or
I don't know that Craig has to be off his game. I think if Macklin's at his best,
it's good enough.
And Craig's at his best, it's a match. I think it's competitive. I still think Craig probably gets him if they're at their absolute. They're both executing. They're both taking every opportunity that they find themselves.
Okay.
I think we probably get a 21-19, a 21-18.
Wow.
If Macklin's not at his best, though, I think Craig runs away with it.
Okay.
If Macklin's at his best and Craig's not, I think we might get a 21-14, 21-15 to Macklin. But if Craig's at his best, he's hard to beat, and there's not many guys running around anymore that do trouble him. I know I definitely couldn't, and I know I was a long way away from my best that night, but
yeah, I get that.
Even me at my best there, I probably only get to 15-9, 15-10. The way he played that night, I was just never in that match.
Yeah, he played exceptional.
What are your thoughts? I think you've probably offered it a couple of times on the stream so far.
I think well, he's my practice partner when he's practicing. Okay. And I know what sort of level he can produce. But we don't always play the level that we can produce, and that's what happens. So you can't sort of say if he does this and the other person does that. Like if Craig plays at his best and Macklin plays at his best, there's no contest. Okay, there's just no contest because Craig has a level that Macklin doesn't have. Okay, but that's not putting Macklin down, right? But Craig to play at that level, Craig's a top 10 in Australia at his best level.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so Macklin for me is not a top 10 player in Australia at his ultimate level yet.
Yep.
Okay, and I think that's how I'd answer it. Can Macklin win the match? Yes.
This is probably looking a bit deeper into it. What are the keys to success for Macklin going against someone like that when you compare A game to A game? From what you just said, you think that Craig's A game...
I think there's a level there.
Yep.
I think there's a level. And kudos to Macklin taking on the match. I think it's a big ballsy take on, okay? And even
Nice shot.
even if Macklin wins that game, which he can, I feel he's had huge balls for taking the match on.
Agreed.
Where can he win it?
Yeah, what is it going to take? for Macklin
The
to
way
win that
the
match?
way Macklin wins the game is he plays percentage ball. That's the only way he's going to win it. If he tries to outpot Craig, it's not going to happen.
So you think a heavy dose of sensibility is what's going to help Macklin tomorrow?
Anyway, Macklin's a wonderful breaker, and he's going to run racks tomorrow, and he's probably going to run more than what Craig is, right? Because Craig might not get the breaks of Macklin, but I'll tell you what, every time he goes dry, Craig's out.
Yeah.
And you witnessed it.
Yep.
If he's on.
How much are they playing for tomorrow?
3,000 a play.
He'll be on. It'd be very unlike Craig to come in.
The funny thing is,
underdone.
we always talk about when they're at their best. When we're at their best.
Where are they at now?
Well, I don't know where they're at. I know where Craig's at. And I think Craig's maybe Craig's a little bit off his best at the moment.
You think so?
I don't think he's been able to put in what he'd like. He's actually not using his cue tomorrow either.
Yeah, Vanessa told me he's left it in Melbourne for pockets.
Yeah, he has. So he's using a cue that's very similar. If it was me, I couldn't play the match. I could have my own cue.
Well,
Craig, he's using a foreign cue.
That adds another layer of complexity to the match.
Of course it does. That, in my opinion, makes it a bit more closer.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I think you're right.
Anyway, we're back to the game. The boss has spoken. Why did you get me on this conversation?
Let's not detract.
Oh,
he's unlucky.
The only saver there is maybe that the ball down the rail, which you'll probably take straight away.
Yeah, and taking that one straight away. You're not leaving him neatly on either of the yellows.
No, he just needs to run through.
Maybe give yourself a little bit of angle.
Yeah, run through, give yourself a bit of angle. You don't want to land on the rail. You want to come off it. That's the only problem with that, leaving yourself on the rail.
And it's only just off straight.
He can do it. He can give himself a shot anyway. It's pretty natural for the young fella to go into the middle here, Brendan. Pretty natural to sort of dead weighted into the middle, go off the top rail, come back down. You don't want to put too much into it.
Just want to get past the spots, really.
Okay, he's really give it to him, hasn't he? And he is...
He's got a nick.
He's got the big chop. What about the chop that James Haining did in the first round, where he played one with side? Fuck, he hit it so well.
Yeah, came around 3 cushions.
Delightful. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, Jesus. Look at poor Wally. Wally's struggling. Look at Wally. He's struggling.
So,
Shot.
yeah, nice shot.
I think it was. Let's see how the nerves are holding up now, Brendan.
Yeah, you stayed down on that one. That was nice.
It's on the hill. If you're having a chat with Dylan, what are you saying to Dylan right now? It's 10-9 down. His body language isn't wonderful. What are you saying?
If I'm in his corner, I'm saying, you know. Wally. Wally. I'm saying, mate, you just got to make sure when you're taking that half a sniff, you've got to take it into a full sniff. You got to make sure that when you go on it.
Look at these. Look at these.
I'll be back.
Okay, he's going to look to take the reds. Okay, he's on his treble ball on the rail. They all link quite nicely. It's a bit hampered here with the queuing. This is just to dribble this one in. We can't do anything else with it. Okay, we've played that one not too bad. Young Alex is on the red balls. There's work to be done. Okay. It's fallen out of position now. Now it's time to contain. There's no out, so you need to sort of try and develop something or manufacture something.
So looking at the double through the gap.
Okay. Could be. Could be, mate.
Yeah. Lovely shot.
What a wonderful shot. That's A grade plus and world class.
Just gonna play one more good one.
One more good one. I'm just a bit worried what you do. Are you just dribbling it in and leaving it there, or are you sort of canning? You got to cannon it, I think. I think you have to play the cannon.
You slid past it.
Now he's got the little roll into the middle. If you stay still on this, you make it.
So I'm playing this in the corner.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. This has got 10-all written all over it.
He's left him on.
He's on easy. He's a shot, man. He's definitely. Yeah. Yeah, they're two buddies. Really good buddies. I know. It's there.
Good black to win. Very good black to win. Full credit to Alex there. He finished the penultimate frame really nicely, and then took his chance there in the last frame. Really big thank you to Darren or Wally Wallace for his efforts umpiring tonight. Vanessa's about to pack down the stream, so we'll see you guys in the morning for 10:30. See Wally. Who
I'll have to grab Jill first very quickly.
Nessie, who's your 10:30 games? Apologies, guys. I'm not across the card.
What can we say?
10:30.
Hard moments where we just
All right.
Good effort. Thank you for being part of this. And love to see you. I'd love to see you back on it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
And we've also got to present this, mate. This was when you came B grade, highest B grade at our top.
Yep.
So it's something to go home with. Look at the stream. Don't be too hard on yourself.
Yeah.
Losses are tough.
Oh, yeah.
I'm there for you. So if you ever want to have a chat,
Yep.
and you want to improve your game, and you want to talk about the mental side or whatever, I'm there for you.
Yep.
Good luck
Okay,
in the future,
cheers,
mate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Alex.
I gotta go, but interview. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Love you too. Thanks, bud.
Come over
Sorry
here.
about that, guys.
Come over here, mate.
Oh,
good on you, buddy.
Thanks.
Mate, what a tough match.
Yeah.
You're still shaking a little bit. A lot of adrenaline.
Yep.
Sorry that we had to come over there at, 11:45 and tell you that we had to make it 45 seconds. It's hard.
No.
Interrupted game. You fought hard. It could have gone any way in the end there.
Yeah.
But, you just dug a little bit deeper and you got the win, mate.
Honestly, when you guys told me it was 45 seconds to go, it's just like, okay, I'm going to win as many games as I can in front of my family, so at least they can see as much of the match as they possibly can. And I think due to that is where I built my momentum and built my confidence back up. With that master break at the end, or attempted master break at the end, I didn't actually expect it, to be honest. I haven't done a master all year, and I still haven't done one now. So
good on you, buddy.
No.
Mate, it's been a pleasure having you on. I really hope that you take another match on over the next 3 months. Think about it.
Yep.
And just keep working on your game. Have a look at some of the commentary that was done on your game, and see if you can work on some of the faults and take the positives out of tonight and enjoy the win, brother.
yeah, I'm going to enjoy it for sure. Thank you for hosting everything, and sorry for keeping you guys back, but
Mate, we loved it. Good on you, Alex.
thanks, mate. Thanks, guys.
Thank Nessie and everyone.
Yeah. Cheers, guys. I appreciate everything you've done.
You're right, mate.
Thanks everybody for watching. Tomorrow 10:30, Chris Livingston and Michael Jones playing for a $3,000 pot, and also Scotty Torrens and Andrew Silverman playing for a $2,500 pot. 1:30, Brenton Jarman and Robbie Sunderland. And for a $2,000 pot, Peter Corey and Zane Rowe. Then we get into the 4:30 matches, Nathan Appleton and Brett Lapham playing for a $2,600 pot at this stage. And also Andrew Gruff and Joey Ford playing for $6,000. And then our big old main event, Macwin Fernandez and Craig Stevens playing for $6,000 raised to 21. Big main event, guys. That will be a fantastic match. If you can make it for any and or all of the matches, please come on down. Christos and the team looking after you.